Hey. Hello. Hi. How's it going? Welcome on in, everybody. Hi. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. I am ill prepared. No, I'm not. I'm good. How are y'all doing? Hi, Gilbert. Hi, Tommy. Hi, Quartz. Hi, Miss Direwolf. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Hello, hello. How have y'all been doing? I like the earnestness with which you replied as to what Genshin is. Also, hi, Claw. Welcome on in. And Len. Hello. Rodent. 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 Rodent, I guess. Because of fluff. Is it still doggy stuff? Is it that, or is it yarn? Well, you did say yarn. Were you knitting? Is that it? Am I understanding this correctly? Welcome on in, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. I almost thought it was Monday for a second.
Oh, hi, Lance.
Oh, hi, Jimmy. Very, very appropriate of you to greet me. Good. It seems like he's actually learning. Welcome on in. He only said hi to me though. He only said hi to me. Why'd I get an ad on YouTube? I did turn. I feel like I've explained this. I started turning on ads on YouTube, but like low frequency ads, and hopefully they're skippable. It's an experiment. I'm willing to turn them off if nothing really comes of it. But I haven't turned it off. Each day Jimmy's IQ is increasing. It seems. Might have missed that. It could be. Don't worry about it though. Don't worry about it. If it gets too annoying, I'll turn them off. Don't worry. In theory, the ads scheduler is set to low. So if they get too annoying, like on Twitch, I will turn them off. Just let me know. But yeah. Fluff is from chenille fluffy yarn and it sheds, gets everywhere, and accidentally inhaled some. Well, I hope it's not toxic, or if you did, or if it is, if you didn't inhale much. Hopefully, because that sounds like a nightmare. I got ads fun on mobile or on the TV. Do you have premium by chance? Because YouTube Premium will just get rid of any ads. That's how I get rid of ads on YouTube. And it's not because I pay YouTube a lot of money. Once again, we get YouTube Premium for pretty cheap in here. So I kind of get away with it. Oh my god, my friend is... Yeah, okay. Figured as much. One of my friends got super into Uma Musume, and he knows that I'm into Uma Musume as well, so he started sending me a bunch of memes and started asking me about the game and how to actually play it, like, for the whole day today. And I'm like, brother, I barely understand how the game works myself, so I will tell you what I know, and then you try to figure it out on your own. And so he keeps sending me messages. I'm gonna have to ghost him for a bit. I did help him though. I did try to help him, you know, not go through the same shenanigans that I had to go through. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. But how have you all been? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a very simple stream, which is I need to catch up to Genshin. I need to catch up with Genshin, because if you didn't know, you might not know, I'm wonderful. Hell yeah, love to hear that. If you didn't know, on Friday we got the live stream for the next big patch, big update, which apparently is not even going to be called 6.0. It's straight up going to be called like Luna 1 or something like that. So they're going all in on not renaming things. They're going all in on making NOD-KRAI patches seem more special, because they're going to be the ones that wrap up everything before we get into the main finale, I guess, which is Nesnaya, which is cool. I'm excited as for what that all means. There's going to be I feel like there's going to be a ton of lore to take in with the NOD-KRAI patches, and potentially wrap up some loose ends.
Sure.
Yeah, trust me, Jimmy. I know you don't play Genshin, so you are probably confused about what I'm saying. But trust me, I know I do know what I'm saying, and this is how that works. But don't worry about it. Today we're not gonna do like go deep into the lore or anything like that. Today we're literally just exploring and yapping as I explore, and like treat this as a regular yapping stream, but with some footage in the background, which is me playing the Genshin of the Impact. Because I did do most of the events. I'm not that far behind with the game, I will say that. Hold on, I need to switch scenes while I'm at it. Let's switch scenes. Let's go back to the game. Okay, here we are. Sorry for the the flashbang. I forgot about that. Okay. Himemori Luna. Why is Himemori why is that crossed out? The one with the new character with the surprise baptism. Surprise baptism? What do you mean by surprise baptism? I don't know what you could be referencing actually with that. I feel like that could mean a lot of things. This game shouldn't have too much impact. It has had an impact in my life, I'll tell you what. I've been playing this game since launch. Gosh darn it. And I feel like I am one of the few. Like, I legitimately wonder how many actually, you know, launch players there are. I'm gonna sleep. Oh, don't worry. We have a wonderful night's sleep. Thank you so much for dropping by and saying hi. Hello. I may be mixing it up with another game. To be fair, there is a lot of games. There are a lot of games that have borrowed a lot of, let's just say, inspiration from Genshin Impact. So I don't blame you for getting confused. What's that character? I forgot his name. There might be a character in Mondstadt named Luna, actually. Oh, is it because I called the... Is it because I called the... Oh, you're thinking of, what's his face? The church guy. Yeah, you're thinking of, Oh god, what are you thinking of? I don't remember what you're thinking of. What's his name? Oh god. Well, Luna seems to be important because Luna, if you didn't know, it means moon in Spanish. This is loud, by the way. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry about that. I didn't realize that the game was so loud. Oh, whoops. Put it down to like 20. It was loud for me as well. I'm gonna put it to like there, and then on my own end, you're thinking of Dahlia. I think actually you might be onto something. We don't necessarily need to hear much of the game itself today, so you might be onto something. I have Dahlia. We can check. This guy, does he have a move that is literally called Surprise Baptism? This is like the perfect music to have in this situation, I feel like. I don't know how much of it you can hear. Probably not much. There's a battle voice line. That would make sense. That would make more sense. Yeah, there it is. Surprise baptism. I have it in Japanese. So you can't really exactly hear the surprise baptism part. I'm gonna raise the volume of the game a little bit because I lowered the in-game one, so that should be better. Suyatsken. I don't know what that move is though. I don't know his kit. I know he isn't a particularly fun character. He's not a particularly good character. Take #1 place. I don't need it. Gilbert, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I think the reason why you keep getting #1 is because you chat a lot. So if you legitimately don't want the #1 place, you need to shut up. to say it very blunt. To say it very bluntly. But I'm generous today. And yet you keep chatting. So like the more you keep chatting, the less chances there's going to be of people to take your spot. So, you know, you gotta take into consideration things. Plus, number one is like whatever, man, right? It's like who cares about being number one in a YouTube chat? The Yap Wars. I mean, listen, I am a Yap King, so I don't mind there being some Yap Wars in the comments as well, as long as everything, you know, is within the rules of the stream and all that. Irony at its finest. Yes, exactly. That is exactly how that works. But yeah. I again, I wish there was a way for me to turn it off because I don't care about... In fact, I don't like having chatters be pitted against one another. Like, oh, you got to be the number one chatter. It's like, oh, congrats, you're the number one chatter. It's like, no, I don't like that. I feel like people should just be chatting without, I don't know, ulterior motive of being the number one chatter or something like that. And then what even is the point of being the number one chatter? Like, it doesn't generate any kind of engagement that would otherwise be generated by just, you know, chatting. So I don't completely agree with the idea. What will be the worst latest edition YouTube has done? There's a whole AI proofing for... Oh, I have seen that. Yes. In retrospect, you are right. The YouTube chat ranking is, in retrospect, of an okay decision that YouTube has done in comparison to some of the other disasters that they've been doing. I think I should be fine for that AI verification. My account is old as heck. I pay for YouTube Premium. I've paid for different super chats. Like, there's no need for AI to verify my age on YouTube. So I think I should be fine. But you never know with these friggin' broken ass systems who's going to be falsely flagged or something like that. You never really know. Enter a random bot in chat that may spam. I'm pretty sure YouTube doesn't have any kind of protection towards that. So if anybody really, like, literally starts spamming chat at a reasonable pace, they will get number one. That's got a point, though. I mean, I'm being reasonable. It is what it is. I feel like most people have been... Oh my god, there's a lot of that stuff in there. I never really bothered getting all of the crystals here because I don't craft weapons in, like, I haven't crafted a weapon in like forever. Okay, I've done all the daily stuff. I got crafted, but I'll save that for tomorrow. Doesn't do a lot. Like, it should do something special for it. I don't know. In Twitch, at the very least, it gives you, like, some things give you, some of the rankings give you, like, flares. So it's like, there's that. But the number one crown on YouTube is, like, more annoying. The flares on Twitch are a bit more stylish, I would say. And even then, there isn't much of a reward to be the number one clipper or the number one subscriber, or not even subscriber. That's like a separated thing, too. It's like, if someone gives a large number of subs, their name is like kind of pinned to the top of the chat, and you could just see it there. You could just see how many people have donated and all that kind of stuff. So there's that. That is one way to do it. But they didn't even do that. There's like, you get number one and there's like, that's it. There's not much of a bigger indicator of what's been going on. What the heck? I've been getting an unusual amount of messages. Oh, because of... Oh, hold on. I gotta answer these things. Hold on. Hold on. It's family stuff. Okay. Okay. Oh well. It's going to be going crazy. Okay then. Okay. Well, to be fair, you could have disappeared me like a few seconds ago when I was actively being quiet. I feel like that would have made a little bit more sense. And in fact, it would have given me some time to like actually answer. What the hell is that? Question. Is that... Wait, can I go there? Is it possible for me to go there? I've never actually like taken a look into what is like behind this fog here. Is it like a world quest or something? Like, can I... But you came back at the same time? I noticed that I've been silent for quite a bit. I don't like being silent for that long. Can I just go there? My bad. No, don't worry. It is. I do think it's funny. What's this? What the heck? Am I supposed to be following them? What am I looking at? Am I supposed to be catching these? Am I supposed to be following? You can cheese that area. It's quest related. I've done like most big quests in Nadland. Hero from a foreign land. Stay on guard. Here be the pitch black foe. What? Rash ones from a foreign land. Please stay where you are. This is a forbidden land to the tribe and you may not trespass. Well, motherfucker, I'm a trespass. There you go. That's a quest. Unveil the secrets of the island within the fog. So this is a quest. I don't want to do this quest right now though, because it isn't important at the moment. Okay, so it's literally just a quest that you get into here. Okay. And then that'll dissipate the fog. Gotcha. I'll do that some other time then. I thought that you needed to do some other part of some other quest like inside here, or in Nadland itself that would, you know, unlock this. But if that's not going to be the case, I'll save that quest for later and I'll focus on exploring the area that has limited time. Well, not a limited time. The area that has limited time rewards. Where the heck is it? This one. I have a 50% exploration already, which is crazy. I didn't think I had it that much. I did the whole event. I did the whole event story. It's a good thing I didn't do it on stream, because on stream it would have been long and obnoxious, because a lot of the more interesting parts of the quest were near the end. And I would have hated to have to go through a lot of like not that interesting thing. Yeah, no, the island is permanent. The event has already been over. So I could have been doing the quest as well, the story. Because the story is like actually canon. It actively like, you know, explained what was Bennett Steele. It confirmed that long-standing theory that what was his name? Bennett was found in the Marajivari. It absolutely confirmed it. And in fact, we even got to meet Bennett's parents, who used to be adventurers in Nadland, and it was super fucking sweet, and it made me cry. So that's another good reason as to why I streamed it, because I have yet again thwarted a possibility of me actually actively, you know, weeping on stream. So haha, screw you guys, you don't get to see me cry. Not yet, at least. Wait, what is the deal with you? Do I need to grab one of those guys to paint the balloons? Am I being an idiot? I might be being an idiot. Do you have something to say? Easy breezy Nadland and easy breezy summer. Character NPCs that talk a bit more on the map. Yeah, like I feel like the beginning of the event was the beginning of the story was a bit too much. Like it was a bit too long. It was cute and all that, but it was like a lot of yapping and a lot of mini games and all that kind of stuff. So am I supposed to just paint it as whatever? Jansen is not related to Bennett. People were thinking that Jansen was related to Bennett. What? No, that's too much already. I mean, I was fully on board with the idea of Bennett being from Nadland. Yeah, you really just needed to do that. I've been on board with that idea for a while. Maybe not necessarily from Nadland, but definitely from the Marajivari, because it made sense that he was found in there based on what we knew of his lore and all that kind of stuff. It just made sense. Then when the Marajivari was stated to be like part of Nadlin, and that whole thing started popping up, and more Marajivari lore started popping up, and then more Nadlin lore started popping up, and people realized that wait, Bennett's bad luck might be because of Nadlin's disconnection from the ley lines of Teyvat, you know, and so everything just started to click. Yes, buddy, twerking every time you sprint. Oh yeah, that is a thing. I do like those. I do like the little ashas. They're very cute. First series ever since the launch year. Bennett's design from Yansan. Really, that was also part of it? Huh. I would say that Bennett's design just in general seemed to have a lot of Nadlin. But I mean, to be fair, the problem was that before Nadlin came out and we hadn't seen any. Yeah, look at him go. Look at him booty shake. Before Nadlin, there weren't any Nadlinese NPCs, so we didn't really know exactly how they dressed and what like the style of the nation was. And nowadays we know exactly why that is and why Nadlin was kind of like isolated from the rest of the world. But once the Nadlin design started popping up, people were realizing that hey, Bennett looks like he would fit just fine in these in the design philosophy of Nadlin. And they were spot on. They were straight up spot on. Okay, I got to answer to some more messages. Give me a second. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Cue the blues, cue the blues. Yes. Yes. I should have like left it like here because then the music would have been a bit louder. I don't know why they all started yapping like right now. I guess people are starting to come off work. I keep forgetting that like I only work in the mornings and then I don't have anything else going on in my life other than streams and thesis work. I've just been running around at the moment because I'm supposed to be finding... Wait! Does the treasure compass... Does the... Whoops. Does the treasure compass work? Well, I don't have the treasure compass here. Hold on. Oh, wait, we can go take pictures. Hold on, let's finish that event. That's a stupid event. It's not a stupid event. It's a photo taking event. We can go get that. Sven is really into that horse game. No. I'm completely ignored my friend at this point. He is really into the horse game. He did like 5 runs like today, this morning, while he was at work himself. It does work here. I have to do certain puzzles. Okay, that's good. That's fine. What was I gonna do? Yeah. At this point, it's my family because there's a birthday going on. There's a birthday happening over the weekend, and they want me to do like a small video or something. And I'm like, ugh, I'll do it because it's easy. If you just want me to put a bunch of pictures together, but I won't like it. And they just now decided it was a good idea to start organizing that when the birthday happens on Saturday. So yay! Where the heck is the picture taker? The picture taking spot. Let's go do that. I don't know why I thought of not doing this first. I did all these. Oh, this one's probably an Inazuma, isn't it? Yeah, let's go. Then we'll keep exploring. Then we'll do that, yes. Because that's more open, if you will. I'm still getting messages, so I don't know. I might just like put the phone in silent or something. I mean, the phone isn't silent. It's in my pocket. I'll give it a second. You mean photographer? Yeah. What did I say? I said photo event or something. You understand what I mean. We've gotten to a point in my photo taker. Did I literally say that? I really say photo taker again. English isn't my first language. I think I meant photo taking event, which is grammatically correct, I think, because you take photos. Ain't that right?
This will drastically affect the fishing season.
It might, honestly. The fish might not want my terrible pictures. The fish are gonna just look at my pictures and they're just gonna swim away. There's a Japanese patent for instant leveling a skill from 1 to max level and how JP gamers have to go through the process to stream games. I do know of the permission situation because I know of HoloLive streamers. I know of HoloLive streamers in like they're Japanese, so they're a Japanese company and they have to comply with Japanese copyright law. And so they have to like ask for permissions to play every video game that they ever play on stream. And like it's a crazy thing. Also, hi Spion, welcome on in. And bye. Thank you so much for dropping by and saying hi. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Cause yeah, they all go into detail, but not much detail. Yeah, hell yeah, do that, Yoimiya. They all go into detail as to how whenever they want to play a game, they need to ask for perms. I don't know. It could be whatever. It could be whatever, man. Listen, I just want the primos. I'm not a Genshin photo expert. Do that. From Inazuma or the Traveler. I don't have any Inazuman character in this team. Seems for mods as well. Yes, it also applies to mods. It actually does apply to mods. It is strange that they also have to ask for permission for mods, which is crazy because like the rest of the world does not function like that. If you're an independent streamer, you just stream a thing. So we just boom, boop. None of these pictures make sense. This is a terrible picture. It's not even in focus. Listen, it gives one. It gives me the reward I need. Okay, thank you for that, Yoimiya. I'm gonna go to the next photo taking spot, which is where the heck is it? In Sumeru? No, it's in Nadlin. Oh, okay. Lanciaga? What does that even mean? Is that my name now? Lanciaga, like Balenciaga? So has to renew permissions for that. Yeah, that has happened as well. I think they don't do that much anymore because I remember HoloLive needed to like ask for permissions for recent I don't know if they needed to ask permissions for recent Pokemon games, but I think the permissions really like I think the permissions only lasted for like a few months or something. It was a limited time. That's why you would see a bunch of HoloLive streamers play the same Pokemon game for like a little bit. Like it was usually a recent one too. I like that one, I guess. Power of Electro and then a charged attack. Say less. None of these pictures are great either, but you know what? It works. Animated, you're proud of yourself? Hell yeah. That's what matters. Being proud of what you've done. So congrats on that, Gilbert. But yeah. But nowadays, I think they don't have that anymore because like HoloLive streamers started recently, somewhat recently. They all started playing like old Pokemon games because they got the what is it? The perms for like a bunch of Pokemon games. So Callie and Rauda started playing Emerald, for example. I think some JP members started playing like red and blue, or red and green, I guess. I've seen a lot of really cool pictures that people have taken in this event. Because like, okay, so photo modes bring out some kind of artistry within players sometimes in video games, and they will go out of their way to take the coolest pictures. So honestly, kudos to them. So it's cool that they get an event where they actively have to take pictures. They don't have to be cool, but they can get away. They can absolutely make them cool. Thanks so much for the lurk, Gilbert, but knowing it's you, I am unaware if you're, I am unsure if you're actually going to be properly lurking. Yeah, we gotta take a picture together, my guy. Come on. Come on now. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Oh, God damn it today. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I realized it took me forever to mute. Did you hear my mom? Was my mom audible? In Spanish, of course, you probably didn't understand it even if she was audible, but did you hear her? I didn't mute in time. I need a quick mute button. I absolutely need a quick mute button. I don't know where I would put it. I would probably like at Alt M or something. Kind of like how Alt 0 is Jimmy. I can't bring up Jimmy. Are you kidding me? Right, I can't bring up Jimmy when I'm playing Genshin. When can I bring up Jimmy then? Jimmy used to be so accessible to me, but now I can't.
Oh yeah, that was great.
There we go, now I can. Genshin doesn't let me bring up Jimmy by myself. No, Jimmy. I mean, Jimmy will be here if you... I'm going to lower the cooldown on things. Hold on. Just because Jimmy is not a Genshin fan. No, Jimmy is probably not a Genshin fan. That is correct. That is correct. I don't know, I got an ad. Really? It's supposed to be low frequency. It has not been low frequency. Come on now. They're skippable probably, right? If they're skippable, it's not that bad. We're gonna write channel point rewards. Make Jimmy say something. Global cooldown is gonna be 120 seconds. It's gonna be 2 minutes. We're gonna save it to 2 minutes. And then where do you check commands as well? Commands here. Summon Jimmy. Does it have a cooldown? Wait, where's the cooldown? Where do you change it? Oh, here we go. Cooldowns. It's gonna be 120 and then 120. There you go. Got 2 ads and the second is skippable, so I guess yeah. Damn. I thought it would be less frequent than that. I might turn it off then for next time. Okay. Imagine Jimmy says something wag at the same time somebody makes you disappear from the corner to defend yourself. Well, there have been we have gotten close calls like that. I don't think Jimmy can say anything that could put me in too much trouble though. Like he once oh, from Leeway, shit. He once implicitly said that cannibalism was yummy. But that's about it. I like the I like the implication of this picture. Like what is this picture supposed to be like? It's just Yelan looking at a Shao that's hiding his face, kinda. What did Shao do that Yellen is interrogating him? Oh, the beep beep. Where were we? Right, and I also need to check on my phone as well. In a bit, because I have heard it like vibrate in my pocket for like a while. There we go. There's a beep beep. She insulted her. Yeah, it must have been. Maybe not even that. More like Shao is unaware of social norms. Oh, so I got the skin. This Bennett skin is so good. Is it a hot take to say that I think Bennett looks better with his skin than in the regular like default outfit? Because I legitimately think this. Where do we take a picture? Oh god, it's up above. Oh, well, don't worry. We got this. Yeah. We look up Zhongli Nadlin Summer Island clip. There's something quite special. I am scared to look it up. If you say it like that, I imagine. Wait, what happens if I... Whoa, wait. A cool picture came up, actually. A cool picture came up, actually. Hold on. This is kind of cool. This is actually a cool picture. This is actually a cool picture. Just Chaska overlooking her tribe. That's a cool one. This one's also kind of cool, but it's vertical. I don't like the vertical ones. This one's got a cool backdrop, and she's in an interesting pose, kinda. But this one is actively like really cool. I like it. I could have saved it, but oh well. I forgot. It looks like he aged a bit. I'm gonna look this up. Zhongli Nadlin Summer Island. I'm not gonna show it, don't worry. Just in case. Zhongli Nadlin Summer Island clip. What? What am I supposed to be looking up? Oh, I think I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen people do that. Yeah, the Zhongdong itself. I've heard it. I've seen it be done. Yeah, but that's been like that since Zhongli released. People put the two rocks of the Geo Traveler and Zhongli Spiller together since the beginning. That's not strange. What the fuck is Kaya doing? Oh, hey, Mavuika. What's Mavuika doing here? Hello. I don't really expect you to be here. Everyone was really excited, except for the part where everything kind of went to shit with Bennett and Marijivari. They started putting playable characters as like in the overworld a lot recently, actually, which I think is really cool. What's her face? I forget her name. Shit. Inefa is also in like a bunch of places. Ooh, record disc. Hi Kaya. This is specifically next to the DJ. I don't remember how that looked. Hold on. But yeah, I have seen it. I think I have seen the exact picture you're talking about too. I saw it in the Genshin subreddit. But again, it's something that's been done since time immemorial. Good old Zhongli. Zhongdong. Is there characters NPC on the island to be at least poor execution versus anecdotes? Anecdotes will be back though. Anecdotes will be back, and they're going to be adding more. They have said that, and we've gotten like a leak of how they're gonna be. They're gonna have like their own little menus and some some rewards for collecting a specific number. Nothing massive, but all of the anecdotes. Even all of the anecdotes are going to be in the game. Like even the ones from past events that have already happened I'm pretty sure that's what it was, which is cool because I think I missed some anecdotes from the last time the event ran actually. So it's cool to see. It's cool to see it finally be implemented. Okay. Let's pick a good angle. I think they didn't put any markers or anything at the moment because there's just like small little Easter eggs, I guess. Makes it a little bit more natural. And there isn't like a reward specifically for collecting them right now. Why would you take a picture of someone's... Oh, right. You can move the camera in one of these. Duh. Can I put it like... there we go. There we go. Claymore or the Traveler is present. I don't got that. Stationary casket post event. Wait, you could do that? Who's a Claymore user that I got just lying around? Or the Traveler. It's at the Traveler as well. Mavuika's like in the back. I don't want to have a double Mavuika situation. 1923. I don't even know how many pictures I've taken already. I feel like I've taken most of the pictures that I needed to take. But, oh, talking. I thought you said fight. I thought it said fighting. Is there a on top of the island when you do the shooter minigame and the cactus my dad you haven't talked about? I don't remember having done that, no. I don't think this picture makes sense. I also don't think this picture makes a ton of sense. How many am I? We got those two. Oh, I'm literally only missing one. Okay, let me get the rewards. Oh, that's a lot of primos I'm about to get. Well, not that many, but it's still a bunch. Let me go. What? No, get the quite the sight. Oh no, I missed the... Did I get the picture? Oh, what a good picture. what a good picture this is. Don't you just love it? just a big old yellow slice. But listen, it works. Nah, I wanted to grab the stupid friggin' thing. Windblade. Yeah, Windblade! I wonder what the crystal flies. Crystal flies. Come on now. Come on now. Oh well. I think that's it for the event, isn't it? Or is there more? There might be more. Did I... What? Oh, was I not in the area? Oh, I might have not been in the area. Wait, what? Hold on. Is this not it? Okay. That's better, I guess. There we go. Ta-da! And I got a letter as well. There you go. Teyvat commemorative album. What do I get? I'm pretty sure it's nothing big, but I'm still kind of curious. Do I get an album of all the pictures I got? Oh, it's literally just a finished version of it. Okay. Canonically, I guess you just take pictures of who was in there. Not yourself with them. I guess that makes sense. Okay, event over. Yay! So now we can actually move on with the exploration. But actually... Oh god, Serenity Teapot is full. Oh wait, we can go to the Serenity Teapot. Oh my god, that's a lot of people that have thoughts to share. I haven't exactly picked up anything. Okay, let me check my messages real quick. I might have to answer some stuff in the meantime. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. You want to hear the funniest fucking comment I just got in that birthday thing? One of my cousins suggested using ChatGPT to write a freaking speech for the birthday person. What a freaking world we live in. When am I here, by the way? Oh right, the stuff. That voice. Oh god, I just laughed. Respectfully, I just laughed. Uh-oh. In between using ChatGPT to write a speech and not writing a speech and just having a photo slideshow, I choose just not having a speech and, you know, write a photo album and just like put in a slideshow of photos with some music in the back, and that works. That's just fine. God, what a suggestion. Jesus Christ. What pains me is that the guy's a musician. In theory, he should be against AI doing stuff like that, but oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. What was I gonna do? Duet Night Abyss. Remove the gotcha and a shard system. Yeah, I heard of this. Okay, I don't know enough about Warframe to know how that works. I've heard of this. And granted, I've heard of it in the context of them getting rid of gacha mechanics, which everybody just went like, "Yay, no gacha." They made the gacha game not a gacha game, and that's crazy. And I was like, "Okay, well, I don't think I've ever seen that happen." And then when they, in the comments, they basically explained that it's similar to Warframe. I'm like, "Oh, okay. I know that Warframe is a free game. I know that Warframe is a free game and that it sells cosmetics and all that kind of stuff, and it has been going on for a long time. So, if anything, it proves that whatever business model they have works because Warframe still is alive." So, I don't know if that's a good thing though, because I don't know what like the popular opinion on Warframe is. I've heard people complain about the grind fest that is the game. So, I don't know if it's still true or what. I don't know what to expect out of that. I have good memory. I don't know if you're being serious or not. 5-hour survival for shitty drops. Oh no. Well, to be fair, I don't think the announcement of this gacha game going non-gacha and instead opting for cosmetics as a monetization system, it didn't exactly imply, you know, the same kind of grind fest that Warframe is. I think they just went specifically with the monetization aspect of Warframe. Oh wait, I think I have one of those things. Hold on, let me go get that. I'm pretty sure I have one of the keys. I don't know if I've marked that place. Cosmetics? Oh god, it's Warframe all over again. It literally is, yeah. I think the game already before they chose to get rid of the gacha system. Yeah, I have one. Before they chose to get rid of the gacha system, it was already kind of hailed as an anime Warframe. So them going Warframe style monetization just made sense. But like, okay, so explain to me, like I am 5, what Warframe monetization is like. Is it also just literally cosmetics? Do you only pay for skins and whatnot in Warframe? Is that all it is? and then everything else in the game is free, albeit with a lot of grind? Or is there something that you can buy that makes the grind a bit easier? Like, for example, the Battle Pass in Genshin. Because, like, the Battle Pass in Genshin is essentially kind of that. The Battle Pass in Genshin has a bunch of rewards that help you level up your characters and a bunch of other stuff. It gives you cool weapons. It makes the grind a little bit slightly easier, I would say. I am an endgame player, so at this point, the Battle Pass. Oh God, my voice has changed again. I got a wart in my throat. At this point, the Battle Pass, it doesn't offer too much in terms of resources, because I have an abundance of every resource anyways. If anything, the only thing that the Battle Pass offers me that I don't have are weapons. But yeah. So there isn't that big of an intense incentive for me to buy the thingy. The Battle Pass. Mostly cosmetics. Okay. It's going to be either too easy or morbidly way too long for one character. Doom 6 were said to at night a bit units, but I don't think you want to spend 60 to 80 hours to get them to max. And what even is like the main gameplay loop of Warframe? Like, what do you, does that have? I suppose it has a main story and all that, right? But I don't suppose it's an open world game. Do you go in like missions, and every now and every patch or something they add like new missions and all that kind of stuff, and the missions come with a story, and then you have to grind things out in those missions? Like, what is the deal here? I imagine it's something like that. Mostly the dungeon parts, aside from narrative. Are the dungeons fun at least? I want to imagine it is. Like, what is the reason? What is the reason for this game to go Warframe? To go Warframe. Like, I feel, because again, I feel like if a game has stayed in public consciousness long enough, it's probably because there's something worth, you know, there's something that's, what is this thing? There's something that's worth discussing about it. Or is there something about it that works? So, because people keep playing, clearly. Like, of course there's going to be complaints. Nothing's perfect. But if the complaints were that bad, the game would have died a long time ago, wouldn't you say? So is it something like Genshin where the story keeps people coming back? Or is it mostly comprised of like casual players that don't particularly care about the more meta thing? Is there PvP in Warframe? If there's PvP in Warframe, that opens up an interesting can of worms. But I guess since Warframe isn't a gacha, the PvP would be less insidious, maybe. I don't know. We don't talk about... Okay, never mind. I am wrong. Oh, no. I love it when something inspires such a response. It's like, so what about this one thing? We don't talk about that one thing. And I'm like, oh, that tells me everything I need to know. Thank you. Thank you for that. Very concise answer. There is no PvP in Warframe. That is good to know. There's also the endgame stuff I haven't. Speaking of PvP, it's not PvP, but speaking of like potential endgame stuff, I haven't done any of the things that are expiring soon. There's Stygian Onslaught, which a buddy of mine did at 147 seconds. But then like the difficulty that I will play probably. And then what else? Oh, right. I didn't do Imaginary Theater. There is no war in Basing Sass. So I've heard. Let me see what the group chat has gone. No. Not important. Not important. Where were we? I think I should at this point probably just equip the what is it? The stupid. It's not stupid. It's actually very useful. The treasure compass. Do I have the treasure compass? I should have the treasure compass. Where's the treasure compass? Come on, compass. Where do I not have it? Am I blind? I am blind. It's like here. here. There we go. Oh. Well, that's cute. Wait, do we have one of the ashes? Yes, because they can like swing around here. But I take it the response to this Duet Night Abyss game going non-gacha has been positive potentially. Like I've seen people be kind of optimistic about it, like saying like saying that they hope the model works. Like they hope it works because it could bring a change to the industry or something like that or whatever. I don't know. Is there not many games that have the Warframe formula? Is that what it is? Wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, I have to shoot these things. Do I have to paint them in this specific color or something like that? No, I don't. Where to? Take me. Oh, that's a lot. You have to be patient with me. I use controller and I'm not going to switch to anything else to be able to aim better in this thing. I want to try DNA to see how similar it is to Warframe. It could be a good thing, honestly. More... Wait, where is it? Wait, where do I paint? What? Oh, there they are. Because, like, you know how they say that more competition is good? Because it would inspire... Because, like, in theory... Oh, my lord. That's a lot of things. Well, I only need to paint 45, so... 2 more and then we're good. There we go. Like a last-ditch tactic by Tencent to change the model since it wouldn't compare to big titles from Kuro and Hoyo at the moment, so aims to go for another subset of players. Ah, then that's smart then. Like, they realized that people have tried making the Genshin killer and none of them worked, except maybe Wuwa, and Wuwa wasn't exactly the Genshin killer, it just carved out a specific portion of the audience, and it just, like, kind of chills. So when maybe they realized maybe we can't compete, we can't do it like that. Might as well try something else. And then they went anime Warframe. That hasn't been done. That hasn't been done before. And that's fine, honestly. That's fine. The world needs less games like Genshin. Not because that's that would be. Well, I guess it would be more like oversaturation. I feel like Genshin has created such a shift in the gacha game space that, you know, people are kind of tired of seeing Genshin likes. So we've gotten to the point where people kind of want to see innovation, you know? Which I guess is a wild thing to say about freaking gacha games. These are not high forms of art. I mean, they are in terms of like story and art presentation and all that kind of stuff, but like when it comes to games, they're not that crazy. The Genshin is just another action RPG, really. Are they still talking about it? No, never mind. They're talking about something else. It's my friend who sent me another Uma Musume meme. I'll look at that in the next break or something. Oh god, I've only been live for like an hour. It feels like I've been live for like 2 hours. What the heck? What do I gotta do here? Just work before finishing his job. God knows where he stashed those dolls. I might have to paint some stuff. This has been pretty much the whole point of the... Wait, is this a quest or is it just a challenge? Oh, no, it's a challenge. Koalasaur dolls. Wait, the Koalasaur were the... Were they the ones that do the water, or they're the ones in the water, or were they the ones in the... Where's a koalasaur? What is a koalasaur? Hi, Molani. Hello. You take a picture of me. Sure. Small blue boys. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. Wait, is this just a random event? Aw, thanks for making this a summer I'll never forget. Aw. I love Milani. She's so sweet. The blue boys. Is it this? Is that a thing? How do you pick it up? And paint them. Oh, I see. Wait, where do I didn't pick up a thing. I didn't pick up a boy to paint it. Do you have one here? Yes, you do. Come up, get up. I was one of the idling NPC on the... Yeah, imagine that's what it was. Okay, so is it this one? Is it that one? No, it wasn't. But isn't that a Koalasaur, though? I'm pretty sure that's a Koalasaur. And if you'll try to innovate, but people are comparing it to Genshin instead of looking at like a new thing and trash in the system. Well, that's what it is, though. I think there's like a specific portion of the Genshin player base who will hate on anything that is trying to be like Genshin. Wait, I'm not leaving. No! Ah! I am not leaving. The problem that Arknights and every other gacha game that kind of looks like Genshin in some capacity is going to be compared to Genshin, and that's not an issue with them. It's an issue with the people, and it's kind of outside of Genshin's control, really, because or any developer's control, because again, inspiration is possible to be taken for anywhere. Oh wait, that one counts? What do you mean this one didn't count then? Why is that one not a... Huh? Is this not a... Where are you on a... What? You're a Koalasaur. Is it because you don't get painted? What is the deal? Am I stupid? I might be stupid. No, that is outside. And fuel combines factorial elements in combat. From what I've seen, it... Like, okay, I don't know a lot about... What are you trying to do? Can I paint it for you? Oh, you keep doing... Stop doing that. Hiding in the pond won't fool us. Oh, there we go. So now it works. Okay, there we go. Step up modern city open world for idle vibes, city jobs, driving, watching NPCs interacts. Like Ananta and Ananta and Neverness to Everness were the ones that came to mind when you said that, because those are the ones that are gunning for like the more GTA meets gacha game vibe. Oh, hi, buddy. There we go. Which is an interesting concept, but again, I'm already playing Genshin. I don't need to play another open world RPG gacha game. Like I'm already good. Cool that they exist, I guess, for people that want something more out of Genshin, or people that were disillusioned with Genshin, or maybe just kind of grew bored or tired of it or whatever. That's fine. I, for one, have not stopped having fun with Genshin since it released, so I'm still here. And I will still be here until the foreseeable future, because I want to see at least part of the story, at least the part, like this part of the story end. What is this? Is this a complicated thing? Because it needs at least a friggin' luxury one. Wait, what is it? Anyone who paints the market statue different colors will receive a generous reward. Do I just paint it? Do I like, hold on. Special child I treat, much like I'm complaining, nothing I'm breaking. Yeah. Wait, but what's wrong with Shaoji though? I like the stories that he's putting together. I still like Star Rail. I think I like Star Rail more as a story than a game, and I have less fun playing Star Rail in comparison to Genshin. Because I think Genshin is the better overall package. Like, you get a pretty fun game even if you don't get knee deep into the end game stuff. But with Genshin, you get a pretty... But with Star Rail, you get a fun game, a great story, and then the end game is ass. So do I just got to paint the statue? Is that it? What if I paint it all red? What? Did I do it? Did I do it? What else is there to be painted in the statue? My guy. What does I do this? Whoop. What was if I whoop? Wheeum, bop. And then what? What? What's the point of all these? Did I do it? Am I stupid? That's how stories executions is presented versus the flavor text as a whole. Yeah, that is another. That is a valid complaint. Even as a story enjoyer, I will be agreeing with that. Is it? I mean, the rest of it. Paints the market statue in different colors for receive it. What? Oh, so different. Wait. Do I gotta pick a different color? Oh, I see. Okay. So you get one. Okay, you get. Okay. How many colors do I have? I don't think I have all the colors for this though. Oh no, that you gotta go with. Okay. Heavenburn's read another 6 Hills that their visual novel story writing. That doesn't work great for Star Rail 3D wise. In comparison to Genshin, characters moving and behavior and past. Yes. Yep. Which is funny because I remember Star Rail kind of being better at presentation than Genshin for a while. It's wild to say, but I remember Genshin being kind of lagging behind when it came to Star Rail story presentation in the beginning, and then it kind of switched places. But I still like the story. Overall, I still like the story, even if presentation has kind of taken a dip. Yeah, we don't have the last one. Okay, we can come back to this then. Told you I would use look how it's supposed to work. Well, I guess you did. No, I don't want to talk to you. I already talked to you. I just want the chests. I'll come back once I get the final color. I don't know where to get the final color. I think I have to do a quest or something. Give me a chest. Oh, found something. Wait, what? No, not that one. I should have known. Genshin, on the other hand, though, I'm really impressed with the improvements in story presentation that Genshin has had in the recent patches. It's wild. Like the whole sequence in the Marajivari is really friggin' cool. Also, where do you fight the Bakunawa? I thought you were supposed to fight the Bakunawa. I thought that was in the event story, but it wasn't there. So now I feel like I've been scammed. I know I haven't explored the whole thing, and there might be a big world quest that I have yet to. Whoops! I didn't mean to do that. There might have been a big story quest that I haven't played yet, but like, where does one go to fight the Bakunawa? I need to know. I need to know because it seems like a cool place to, a cool fight to have. Those improvements might be slow in context for how long it's been, but it's nice to have. It's just oof when you have a more recent game. Give it quicker right away. Yeah. It is interesting. I don't think the comparisons make a lot of sense when you think about how different teams are developing both games. So they might just move at different paces, you know? But it is still the same company, so you'd think they'd at least be, you know, have a common ground with all their games. So it is interesting to see one of them get a different treatment than the other and all that kind of stuff. So what's this like? Oh, within the time limit. So we potentially probably got to paint it the same color, right? No, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that and that. And you do that. And then... No, I didn't mean to do that. And you do that. No, hold on. Hold on. I can't see. I also didn't mean to do that. I am fumbling. Okay, wait. I get confused with the buttons. That's what it is. There we go. That's not how you do it. I'm an idiot. Figuring your artifacts, the quality of life that I'm not wasting time on though. Yeah, the quality of life thing is the funniest part to me. But I think there is a proper explanation as to why one game got it quicker than the other. No, what am I doing? I'm trying to get into a comfortable position so that I don't have to, like, you know, shoot a lot. Okay, there we go. Okay, are we on blue? Yes, we are. So now we can just boop, and then boop, and then switch to red, and then boop that, and then switch to blue, and then boop that. This is a child's game, and I'm struggling. It's because I'm yapping. At the same time that I'm yapping, this can get a bit annoying. There we go. That's how you do it. All that for a common chest? That's fine. It is an easy thing. But yeah, no, I think the newer game makes a ton more sense to have the better quality of life improvements, because they wouldn't be working on code bases that are like old. It's easier to implement a new system on a newer game than trying to fit that system in an older game. So what the heck is this? Ire Heroes Cup. Do I have an invitation letter? I don't have an invitation letter. I don't think I do. I shall take my leave then. I'm sorry. I shall take my leave. I don't know where that is. Oh, wait, hold on. This feels like a thing. What color do you want? I'm gonna go red. Here. There you go. Oh god, hiccups. Random hiccups. Okay. Doesn't information is how Hoyo higher ups plan things. I want to think that there's can only rush limit what they can do. I don't know what the Hoyo higher ups have in mind. I imagine that what they have in mind is to keep the success going. Because, you know, their games have been successful. They have never stopped. They haven't stopped being successful. Like, they might have gone down in success every now and then. But for Genshin, going down in success means going from, like, number 1 in the rankings to, like, number 3. Which, by comparison's sake, it's still making a fuck ton of money. So, potentially, they will keep doing more, you know, more of the same shenanigans that they have been doing, and maybe even go harder on the things that have been proven to make a ton of money in other of their gacha games. Because I think Star Rail in many patches has been the best selling Hoyo game. Has it not been? The one with the highest revenue? And Genshin has a different model to Star Rail. Star Rail releases characters very frequently. It has an ever-evolving meta. They always push you to pull for the latest character. Genshin didn't used to be like this. Star Rail kind of influenced it to become kind of like that. The newest game mode heavily incentivizes you to pull for the latest characters. Much more than before. They always did it, but to a lesser extent. New bosses, enemies that you fight in the actual overworld that casual players will probably experience. They also want you to have the latest characters. Like when Varesa released alongside an area that has that one of the main enemies is a motherfucker that gets easier if you have someone that can do consistent plunge attacks, which isn't everybody. And then Nadlin bosses have the Night Soul thing that some enemies require. Like, you could take it down. You could take those enemies down with normal elemental attacks, right? But Night Soul attacks make it go down way quicker, incentivizing you to pull for Nadlin characters and all that kind of stuff. So it's like they've pulled stuff from Star Rail that proved to be successful there because that game has been a moneymaker, and they're like, well, Genshin could be doing the same thing. So that's kind of sad to hear because Genshin has been pretty nice, even if you don't care about that. And it still is, I would wager. But some of the things that are annoying in Star Rail as a more casual player are starting to creep into Genshin. It isn't super bad. It isn't super bad. You can still ignore like 90% of it. And my experiences with Genshin doing the exploration and the end game and all that kind of stuff, the way that I do the end game, which is to say I only do a few levels, that has almost not changed. But that's only because I am a veteran player and I have a fuck ton of characters already. So I can, no matter what the game throws at me, I'll find a way to like play it, to just like be chill about it and all that kind of stuff. Is where story on paper is fake, like Scarlet and Violet sold the best in Pokemon, one of the most lackluster titles. Yeah, that is true. But the problem is that the people that are executives don't care about the game being lackluster. They care about the fact that it made a bunch of money. So they're like, wait, do that again. That did a ton of money. Wait, hold on. No, you're supposed to make this. Hey. So like it only makes sense is if they can spend the least amount of money and make the most amount of money, then that makes the most sense because it's, you know, the biggest return on investment. They invested very little money and then they got a fuck ton back. So of course that would be appealing to big companies and all that kind of stuff. Why did I say kind of like a New Yorker? Wait, what's the deal here? Headbutt them? I can do that. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Now imagine if you didn't have Varesa in this challenge. It wouldn't be that bad. It wouldn't be that bad because there's probably a Titanosaur nearby or something. Boom. Oh, they do go down. That's funny. Foyo and Kura and their gacha investments right now to prep for later titles. Goodness knows how many Hoyo has coming up. Well, Hoyo, we know they're working on the new Honkai game, which I don't want to know what they're going to do. I don't know if I want to play it. Hopefully, they stick to making it like a casual... Wait, there was a thing there. Wait, where is it? Oh, yeah, it's up above there. I can't believe I didn't see it. Hoyo's working on Nexus Anima, was it? Which hopefully, if it is what I think it's gonna be, it might be a more laid back, chill, not lore heavy, you know, kind of like let's have fun with Hoyo properties and their and they all have Pokemon kind of thing. Hopefully that's what it is, because I am not ready for a third Honkai game to be like super lore heavy. I've got enough of those already with Honkai Impact and Honkai Star Rail. They give me a good dose of lore and interconnected world and all that. And I think Hoyo is aware of this, so I don't think they would go so hard on it. Give me the thing. Yay. Nexus Anime. Yeah. That is the... I don't know if it's the confirmed title, but like leaks suggest it is. Like I think they registered the name. Their socials are... The social... Their social accounts have been like named that, so people are assuming Nexus Anima is the name. And I hope it is. It's actually a cool game. I know that I probably will try it, being a Honkai fan and a Hoyo fan just in general, so there's that, but I highly doubt I would want it. I highly doubt, no, I do not want to get involved in it much. Which is why I hope it doesn't have a lot of, like, you know, lore implications, and it mostly just becomes a chill for funsies game that where, hey, what if these characters from our universe just met? I didn't drink any of my coffee throughout the stream. I've been yapping for an hour and a half and running around in Genshin for so long that I've completely forgot to drink my coffee. What is wrong with me?
すぐお腹いっぱいになれるし、時間も節約でき。果物を育てるにはいろんなことを考えないといけないんだ。いい感じのタイミングで水やりと草むしりをしてあげて、鉱石の粉末で土に栄養を補給してあげて、
Okay, I already said what I wanted to say to my family who's asking me to make a video. I am realizing though that means that the stuff that I usually do on weekends, which is thesis work and working on a YouTube short for the channel, I won't be able to do this week. But it works out. It works out because I don't think I scheduled it. Not scheduled. I don't think I like figured out a YouTube short for this week. I haven't gotten a clip that I could edit for the week, so whoops. I guess this is gonna be a shortless week. Somebody did leak on the one collab. Wait, hold on. Somebody did leak on the one collab. We had teaser a few months back. It's like auto chess. Wasn't it like a Pokemon inspired game? I mean, it could be that it's like Pokemon in concept, but like the game mechanic is auto chess. All right, who's dying? Why? Why would somebody die? Imagine if they kill off a major character in the Honkai universe in the Pokemon game. That would be funny though. That would be funny, and it would enrage people. Well, if somebody's dying, we know for sure it's not going to be Blade because that guy cannot die. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What the? But we got. Get the. God damn it. Okay. Start over. Start over. God damn it. Can we start it again? Dude, these things are so fucking annoying. They're so floaty. And then they lock you into a specific trajectory and you can't really like change it once you're in midair. Look at that. That's annoying. Come on now. Come on now. They should have given me a bigger chest for this. Just saying. Look like Pokemon in Sky inspired, but you can look up the one picture if it hasn't been taken down from Reddit. Seem more like auto chess at a glance. If it was on Reddit, I highly doubt its legitimacy because I don't know. There's been questionable leaks in all places. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this a bit more now. I also wouldn't know how much they could. I would be surprised if they could leak something from a game that hasn't been even like discussed much. Oh hey, it's a Pyroculi. That's good. I don't know how many I'm missing though. I'm probably not missing that many, but okay. Can I see something else from here? Looks of App Store image allegedly. I'm gonna look this up. I'm curious. I'm curious. Honkai Nexus Anima leak. Apparently there is a leaked subreddit for it. Oh yeah, look at that. There is first look at characters and gameplay via Hexen Circle. Oh shit, wait, this is a lot more than... This came out like a day ago. Wait, never mind, hold on. What the hell? What the hell? There should be some sort of new announcement relatively soon. I've heard a few things. Gamescom maybe, not sure. That was bullshit. I watched the Gamescom streams. Nothing happened there. But there's been... Yeah, it looks like one of the many events we've gotten both in Genshin and in Star Rail and even in ZZZ. Yeah. And that's so funny. This is just Blade in here. This is just Blade. There was an auto chess event in ZZZ. Yeah, that's normal. Like, Hoya does that all the time, where they try out they try out potential gameplay, new gameplay modes in like events to see how people react to them, and if people are happy with it, they may develop it into future games. Like the whole user generated content thing that they've been teasing about in Genshin was born out of literally the few events that they did where people could make like their own little challenges. They were like, okay, fine, we're just gonna give you like tools to make freaking your whole video game within the Genshin engine. This is interesting. I'm not gonna show any of these images just in case. But Blade is here. Some other new characters are in here that I don't recognize any of them. I am unsure if this guy is supposed to be Kazuha's like friend and all that kind of stuff. And Kiana is also here. Kiana's looking cute. I like this Kiana. Okay, I do like that. And she's like riding on some sort of like snake, which I know Honkai Impact. That could be what's the name of the name of her little mascot. She has like a little mascot in Honkai Impact. It's something cake. Hold on. A dumb fiery wishing star has like a has a thing. No, what's her name? What's his name? Something cake. Mochi. It's like mochi cake or something. It's not mochi cake. It's fish something. I don't know if it's fish something. What is the name of the little stupid snake? What is the name? New Year Kiana Honkai mascot. What is it? What is it? I hate that I can't remember what it is. It showed up in the latest story chapter in Honkai Impact too. I can't believe I'm not remembering what the name of that stupid snake is. It had like a whole event for Mochi. It's just Mochi. Wait, is it Mochi? It might be Mochi in Japanese or Chinese as well. Rice cake. They called it rice cake in English. Yes, it's rice cake. It could be like an evolved version of rice cake. And then there's also a guy that has like a bread for face. I don't know what am I looking at here. But yeah, clearly it's like some sort of like you pull for a character and then they have a pet or something, and then those pets fight in the gameplay. This is 100% not my kind of game. This is not something that I would get into. Like whenever these kinds of events come around in Genshin or in any of the gacha games I play, I am not interested too much. I do the little. I do very little. Gameplaying is auto chess. It's over personally. So Nexus Anime has been TFT this whole time. I'm in. How do I mean monetize an auto chess other than skins and cosmetics? Putting gacha in this genre would be atrocious to me. I would imagine it being bad actually. But I don't know. Not a huge auto chess fan. Okay, wait, let me put in some BGM in the meantime, because I've realized that I've been in here for a while. Ranked Grandmaster in TFT for the past 7 seasons. Get it? Genshin ZZZ. Okay. The auto chess events and minigames in Genshin and ZZZ sucked ass both in terms of gameplay as well as their usage of NPCs, enemies, and critters. The leaked screenshot seems we're going to fight the pet with the pets, and the gacha will probably be for the commanders/tacticians. The entire opposite of TFT, where the gacha is for chibis and pets, while the gameplay itself, the game we will stare at and play for hundreds of hours, are the main champions and heroes. It's going to be hard to attract fans. Really? Is that fucking team fight tactics? I don't know. I was never into these auto chess games kind of things, so So I'm interested. I'm interested to see how it goes. If anything, because I am curious. Not because I want to play or anything like that, but because I'm curious. Again, never a fan of the auto chess events kinds of things in Genshin or Star Rail or Honkai Impact. Honkai Impact also had events like this where I was not a fan. People online more blunt than me. I try to not word it too harshly. Yeah, you kind of walk on eggshells, which is nice. I am curious. I really want to know what the implications for this are. Like knowing Hoyo, they will make it make sense within their, universe to some degree. But I still don't think that they're going to do much with it in terms of story. I feel like they might be trying to appeal to a more casual audience with this. One that isn't like super invested in the Honkai lore and all that. It could be. I am unsure. Let me see what messages I got. Oh my fucking god, I got so many messages. Okay. Still three teamers? What the heck does that mean? In what context? I'm confused. I imagine it's whatever the heck it is that you play, but I cannot figure out what the heck you're talking about by just, you saying that. Come on now. CRPG game genre highlight. I am unaware. Hopefully not IRL. Yeah, true. Probably, hopefully not IRL. But that's crazy. So these characters look cute. I'm not gonna, well, not, like there's a couple of characters that look cute and there's one that looks hot. And that one I like. The one that looks hot, I like. There's a red hair one that kind of looks like a female version. Not female version. She looks like she's wearing Scaramouche's hat, but it's all gold and stuff. That I like. But the gameplay does not attract me at all. And my girl Kiana's looking cute. She's looking sweet. I like Kiana being included in anything because I like Kiana. She's one of my favorite Hoyo characters in general. But it's gonna be hard for me to play that game. Even if it has like important story elements, I might just like look at a video of that and call it a day. I don't want to play that game. Give me 1 second though. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and so there's gonna be some ads playing. So give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. I'll leave the microphone on so that way you guys can like call on Jimmy, because Jimmy otherwise won't be possible to call. Like,
stop! I could have dropped my croissant.
Sorry, Jimmy. I won't call on you again, but they might. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm here. I'm here now. I don't know if you noticed that I got into the room like a while ago. I was just answering to some messages. I stopped ghosting my friend who was asking me about Uma. It was because somebody else recommended to re-roll, and I was like, I don't have to re-roll. You can re-roll. It's not a particularly difficult thing to do in Uma, as far as I understand it. But it really is only useful if you plan on actually taking the game like super seriously, and you want to do like good in PvP and all that kind of
Get some help.
Stuff. What do you mean stop? I wasn't even going to re-roll. Are you telling me to just straight up stop playing gacha games? Because if so, you won't get me to do that. I don't need help from my gacha games. Nah. I am a well-adjusted individual, member of society that has a job and pays bills and taxes. I do very well with my gachas, sir. I'll have you know. That could work as a clip. I guess it could. But I don't know. Definitely won't edit it this week. I'll tell you that much. Why is Jimmy pushing anti-gambling propaganda? He flip-flops within it, I guess. Hey, Jimmy G, you like gambling?
Whoa. I didn't do anything.
Come on now. Don't play dumb with me. Don't play dumb with me. I was talking about re-rolling in gacha games and you immediately stopped me saying stop it, get some help. And I wasn't even like, you know, advocating for re-rolling in gacha games. In fact, I was advocating to play, you know, just to play, you know, mindfully.
What was that? I had my headphones in.
Okay, shut up, Gen. It's fine. It's fine. We can ignore Jimmy. Jimmy is not interested in participating in discussion at the moment. And he said, let's go. He can say, let's go gambling. That's why I said he kind of flip-flops around the issue. Sometimes he's like pro-gambling, and then some other times he's not. He's deflecting. Yeah, he might be. He might be. He realized the hypocrisy of his ways, and he was like, okay, fine, I won't. Oh, the chest that was down there, I forgot. It's got an emo which is called Lance. Is it a person named Lance, or is it an actual Lance? Because I don't know if you knew this, but lances are weapons. Part of the reason why I picked the name Lance for myself is because a lance is also a weapon. It's like a spear. Lance come in the battlefield. What are you asking me to like play games with you? No. I don't play Roblox or whatever the heck it is you're playing. I already mentioned this. And besides, I'm playing Genshin right now. I can't stop what I'm doing and just, you know, go do that instead. I got important things to do, which is grind. Lance did what? Must be Hammer White, Great So White, and Bow White. Bow White just sounds awful. I don't know. It doesn't sound like a right thing to say. I feel like Lance is one of the few weapons that also doubles as a cool name. I don't think you can be called Pistol. I think that's not a great name. Or Shield. Or Spear, for that matter. Or Battle Axe. I don't know if those are good names. They seem like silly names. Lance, on the other hand, is an actual, real, legit name. There's people named Lance in the real world, not just me in the computer. So I'd say I picked a good name. I'll try. I don't know what this is. Sober up after a night of partying. I didn't go party last night. I have a job. Come on now. I can't go partying on a friggin' Wednesday. Or a Tuesday for that matter. Or any day of the week. Where to now? Okay. And then... I moved too much. Lance's alter ego, Gun Lance. What would be my alter ego? What is like the worst thing? The worst weapon that you could bring Or rather, the best weapon that you could use to counteract a lance. Because I feel like that is what my arch enemy would be. And either way, I don't think it would be a cool name. Because Lance, once again, works as a real name properly. Not even a fantasy name. It's just straight up a good name. I imagine like the weakness of someone using a lance as a weapon would be either long range, like a ranged weapon, or a very short range one, because lances and spears and polearms and whatnot are long, right? So if you get up close to someone, it'll be very difficult for the lance wielder to, you know, counteract. So I imagine that's a good one. My arch nemesis would be literally a gun. But once again, you can't really call yourself gun something. No, it doesn't make any sense. Oh wait, we have to paint something. Yeah, we have to paint the wall here. I forgot. This is an egoist. I don't think I am. Am I? Gun lance. Oh, I see. Can you stop doing that? Okay, there we go. Oh, wait, no. Do I need the invisible ink thing? Wait, where's the invisible? Is Invisicolor, that one. Yeah, I needed that. There we go. I remembered. Remembered the 5th of November, was it? And then there's that guy over there. Gonna make a lizard appear on the stream. Do you have money? Because I can give you the actual explanation. And in fact, here I'm gonna show you. I can show you exactly how you get lizard to appear on stream. But I can do it for free. You can do it at any given moment if you pay bits on Twitch with Tangia. Because it is an interaction that exists in Tangia. How money, but I have rupees, not dollars. No, that doesn't matter though. Here, look at this. Look at this. Look at that.
Lizard, 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 lizard. Lizard.
And there you have it. There's lizard. Now that right there would run you for about 50 bits. If you find a way to get bits on Twitch, you can send that. Otherwise, there is no way to summon lizard. Jimmy can say lizard. If you summon Jimmy, he has a chance to say lizard. So that's pretty cool. Problem with getting inside a spearman ranges that they can step back while thrusting. That is true. I guess.
Whoa! I didn't do anything.
No, you didn't do anything, Jimmy. We're trying to get you to save lizard.
Aw, dang it!
Okay, he's not cooperating today. He clearly does not want to do. Oh my God! Hi, welcome on Iterators. Hello, I love your name, by the way, Mr. Senor Beatdown. Welcome on in, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Hello, my name is Lance. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. What you doing on stream? I hope you're having a good day. I said that 3 times already. Let me give you a shout out. Your vtuber is adorable. Oh, thank you. I'm very, very much appreciated. I am a star cluster. Well, that was awkward. There I go. That is if there is a moment where you can make me disappear on stream is where I'm introducing myself to new people. Hi everybody, my name is Lance. I am a star cluster VTuber who plays a lot of gacha games like Genshin, how we're playing right now. I also do a bunch of variety content like playing with my stupid little guy, this guy, Jimmy. Say hi, Jimmy.
I just love Latinas.
He loves Latinas. Jimmy loves Latinas. So if you love Latinas, you fit right in. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. And then sometimes I also make music. And hey, that's a follower goal apparently. Look at that. We're gonna get a thing. We're gonna get a thing for it. Yay! Follower goal of 280. We're close to 300 on Twitch. That's cool. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't realize how close we were to 300 on Twitch. That's sick. I like to see the number on Twitch grow because it's been mostly natural. Pretty much. It hasn't been inflated by viral moments or stuff like that. Hip hip hooray! For spam, it's fine. It wasn't too much of a spam. But yeah, welcome on in. What were you doing on stream, Senor? Oh, by the way, if you need to do anything post-stream related, like, you know, go find something to eat, find some food, and take care of yourselves post-stream, I completely understand. I very much appreciate you for dropping your community by, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And thank you so much for the raid once again. But what are you doing? If you care to elaborate. I'm drinking coffee, by the way. I got coffee with me. Oh, and the Genshin is paused because we were discussing lizards. I was testing Tangia interactions, and I summoned this guy as a test.
Lizard, 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 lizard. Lizard.
There you go. Playing SWOTOR. Wait. The what? The Star Wars game? Oh, KOTOR. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Wait, what's your name? Zalkin. There you go. I think it's supposed to be Zalkin. Can I see Jimmy again, please? Jimmy. Zalkin. Zalkane. Is it Zalkane or Zalkin? You pronounce it right? I try my best. Jimmy, listen to me. Senor Beatdown is asking for you. Please be respectful.
Hi,
Why
I'm
did they
Jimmy,
call it
and you're
oven
watching
when
the
you
Disney
use
Channel.
in the cold food of out hot eat the food?
What happened to you, my guy? Why did he... Where did... I think he got summoned twice in a row. He said, I am Jimmy. Welcome to Disney Channel, and something about the oven. And also he came out looking all rainbow, so that was rare. he has a slight chance of showing up all RGB like that. That doesn't always happen. Lansford one, but not one, but two Jimmys. No, it doesn't work like that. Sometimes he gets like caught up in, like, you know, he gets too excited sometimes. Wait, where did he go? Oh no, Jimmy is off the screen once again. Dang it, I need to fix it. Give me 1 second. I need to fix it. Do not summon Jimmy. He is a special boy. Yeah, he is a very special boy. Hold on. I miss him already. I miss him too. I can't even see him on the screen right now. Edit, transform. You need to be in position 0, my guy. Ignore his faces. He's constantly switching between faces. I need to reset him so that, there you go. So that he goes back to his regular position. Because whenever he gets like double summoned, he goes crazy like that. There we go. Now he's back.
Why do they call it oven when you in the cold food of out hot eat the food?
Ow. Everything is happening at the moment. Wait, hold on. He's not in the right spot. There we go. He should be in the right spot. It's good that he said the exact same thing that he said before when everybody called up on him at the same time. He tried to do the thing that I did. Which is disappear. He just said, you don't do it as well as I do, Jimmy, because I start glowing and then I get like a fucking reverb and all that kind of stuff. Like, come on. You need to get better skills, my guy. I love him. Jimmy is an absolute menace, but at the same time, he is the funniest goddamn guy ever. But sometimes he can be mean. Yeah, like one of the first times that we had Jimmy on, he straight up did not like Miss Direwolf's art. Miss Direwolf did like very, very nice art of me and Jimmy. And I literally summoned him, and he straight up said the lines no to her. Like I just asked Jimmy, hey, did you like the art? And then Jimmy came out and said no, twice even. It was bad. but also very funny. Jimmy can only say like a few hundred things. It's fine. He doesn't know any better. Yes, it is a short on YouTube and Twitch and on TikTok and all that and all the socials because you know you gotta cross post and all that kind of stuff. Get the hell away. Where you go? There we go. Boom. Wait, what happened there? Did I? Oh, where are you? Did you just fall out of a tree? But yeah, I was actually thinking of start playing the game. I'm playing the game. Also, welcome on in, my man, Flins. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I am playing the game. I didn't stop playing the game. I stopped playing the game for a little bit because I had to welcome the raiders and all that. But now I'm playing the game. Have Jimmy have a bandito recurrence? What do you use for Jimmy? Jimmy is, to break the fourth wall a little bit, Jimmy is straight up just a streamer bot command. I don't know if you're aware. I don't know if you are familiar with the tool streamer bot. Because that's what I use to summon Jimmy. All it does is that it activates a move filter on OBS that brings Jimmy into position. And then after doing that, it plays a random sound. It plays a random sound out of a folder that has like hundreds of sounds. That's all it is. Like that's the whole conceit of Jimmy. That's literally exactly how it works. I'm not even oversimplifying it. I am. That is exactly how it works. I press a hotkey. And then Jimmy moves in, plays a random line from the hundreds that I've recorded, and then he moves away. That's all it is. That's all it is. He is very much inspired by, I don't know if you know Jax Films, the YouTuber, who does a lot of content, you know, critiquing people who just do reaction videos and all that kind of stuff. And so as a parody of all that, he created like a mascot that he called ReactBot that functions in a similar way. He has a set amount of lines that he can say. He presses a button and then he says a random line. That's how he works. So I was like, oh, I can do that with my own little mascot, and I can record my own lines, you know, that aren't, you know, just in jokes, in jokes for Jax Films viewers. Love your VTuber. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. My artist did a very good job. They are credited in the description on Twitch and all that kind of stuff because I didn't draw it. I just came up with the concept of it. I feel like you can do something here. That's a book completing like yeah. I was drawn by the great Lele Moon, who is an awesome artist. Unleash. Oh, it's one of these kinds of puzzles because you do this, and then are you also a VTuber? Senor Beatdown. Is that what it is? I am curious because I believe you are new here. I don't think I recognized your name, but I wanna check you out. What does Jimmy think of Genshin? Jimmy was did not approve of Genshin last time. Last time we were here. Earlier we had a moment where I was talking about gachas, and then he was like, stop it, get some help.
Why are you like this?
There we go. He's still not very much approving of me playing Genshin, I guess. I guess he has not changed at all. No. It is difficult. It is difficult for him to change. He's not. Somehow, like, I swear, I have no control over the things he says. I swear I don't. But somehow, he always comes in with the most appropriate thing to say. The Jimmy command only works on YouTube, by the way. The way to summon him on Twitch is through channel points, which you might not have because you just rated in. So I completely understand. So here, what do you want to see, Jimmy?
Stop! I could have dropped my croissant.
Okay, there we go. He also drops dated references to Vine, if you know what that is. Or if you want to believe it, or if you want to believe me, not me, if you want to believe Jimmy, he was actually eating a croissant off screen, and by us moving him, he could have dropped it. Spent a bunch. Yeah. I don't want Jimmy to be like, you know, spammed a bunch of things a bunch of times. So he has a cooldown and all that kind of stuff. And he cost some points. But yeah. Wait, there was a tutorial here, by the way. It's your fault. Yeah, but oh yeah, no, the cannibalism thing. Yeah, he said that. He also said that. Again, I have no control over what he says. We were talking about the cannibalism thing in Peak, the game, the video game Peak, where you climb the mountain. And Jimmy was summoned at around that time, and he said that it was yummy. So so yeah, it is something. Peak game. Yes, it was very fun. It is very fun. I feel like I've had my fun with it though. Like last time I played with a few friends, we got to the peak, to the top, and then I feel like I don't have to play it anymore. I've done what I wanted to do with it. I've had my fill. But I'm down to play it again probably if there's like a good enough reason to it maybe. What the heck is this? Brew blossoms. Do we want to eat you? It is okay. So canonically, I don't pay much attention to my lore and all that kind of stuff technically, but I am a star cluster, right? I am a star cluster that gained sentience, and I, like separated a bit of a part of me into Jimmy. So Jimmy is basically formed of the same stuff that I am formed of. So Jimmy is basically a chunk of stars, of space. So I don't know what cannibalism means in that context. So there's that. Like stars, I feel like stars devour each other all the time. That's just something that happens in space. In a way, he is my son. In a way, he kind of is my son. My bratty teenager son, maybe. Landfall games do be like that sometimes. Yeah, they make a bunch of them. I was watching a video on Landfall not too long ago, and I realized that they've been releasing games every April Fools since like 2019 or something like that. They've released at least one new game every year. It's crazy, and they always kind of go viral. Wait, what am I supposed to do here? Hold on. Am I being an idiot? Want to give it a go? Yeah, let me try. And then you pick this up, and then you gotta, you go there, and then there, and then there, and then there, there, and then there, and then what? What? Oh, there's more over here. And you pick that up, and then that up, and then that up, and then that up. Where else? Wait, what? What am I missing? What am I missing? Where? Am I stupid? I don't see anymore. Do I have to like hit them or something? Do I have to put them somewhere? Do I? What? What the? Nourished? Oh, you hover them. Okay, got it. You hover them near the flower, and then okay. Welcome to Lance's Genshin stream, where he struggles with simple ass puzzles that babies can do. Lancefall, it truly feels like that sometimes. Okay, so pick those things up, and then do that. Do that. And you do that, and then collect those things, that thing, that thing, that thing, and then put that in there, and then that in there. That's how you do it. There you go. You know what another Landfall game that I wanted to play for a while is? And actually like actively play it, because it seems super fun. It seems more fun than just, a one-off thing. It's Haste. Haste seems like a super fun game to play. Because like it seems mechanically it's like super tight. It's more than just like a simple party game and all that kind of stuff. It's like seems like a legitimately solid single player experience with like real fun gameplay. And I want to try it out. Wait, I'm supposed to use a color. I have the game. I just haven't had the chance to play it yet. Did you do it? Does that do something? Oh yeah, I think it gives me a chest. There you go. Backseat is clear for others. Yeah. I know that feel. Well, I know for a fact that next week, starting next week, I'm sorry if this is troublesome for some of y'all. Maybe because you want to play it for yourselves or something, but starting next week, I'm going to be playing Silk Song here, guys. It is cute. Yeah, the little guys are cute. The Asha, I believe they're called in this game. You mentioned that you didn't know anything about Genshin, so I guess this is kind of your first experience on how playing Genshin is like. We're not doing anything in particular in Genshin. This is just exploration. We're literally just like exploring the area and doing the puzzles that are in the open world. And yapping. Because I had to catch up to like the stuff. Okay, hold on. So this works exactly the same as the last one. It's just... Okay. Brew blossoms. Wait, don't go. Don't go. Which things are we supposed to... Oh, that. No, it's not that. Wait, where's the where are the brew blossoms? Oh, there you are. Oh, hold on. I got it. Okay. We need to get 7 of them. And then you go here, but then we need more of this stuff. Give it to me. Give it to me. Come on. Time is running out. You need 2 of them for 1. To nourish one of them, you need 2. 2 of the energy. Come on, I need 2 more. I just need 2 more. Give 1, 2, and there you go. It's kind of nerve-wracking, not gonna lie. Just do it? Oh, there we go. That kind of scared me for a little bit there. Friends also deep diving into Silksong. I just wasn't my thing, sadly. I mean, that's fine. For all people, I am surprised. Okay, I'm... Monologue time. I am surprised at how popular Hollow Knight has become. Because I played Hollow Knight back when... I played Hollow Knight, what, like... I want to say 6 years ago? At least? It was pre-pandemic, that's for sure. It was absolutely pre-pandemic. I think it was shortly after it had come out. Even, yeah. And I remember people being very, you know, they were very positive for the game because the game is good. Don't get me wrong. The game is very, very good. It is incredibly good. Especially for being an indie game made by 3 people and it being worth like fucking $7 or something. As a modern gen of folks that enjoyed Metroidvania. Yeah, that is the thing. I always had like a soft spot for Metroidvanias. I just never really sunk my teeth into them before Hollow Knight. Like I had played a little bit of the Game Boy Advance Castlevania games and Super Metroid. And I was like, this is a cool game. None of these games are like, you know, enticing me to play them for a long time. And not because they were bad or anything like that, but because I just wasn't engaged, I guess. And then Hollow Knight came along and I beat the living shit out of it. It's so good. I don't have the full completion on it, but I got like, I want to say like 109% or something like that, which is almost full completion. Oh, hi, Silo then. I would interact with you, but I'm talking about Hollow Knight right now. So I played it at around 2019, before the pandemic or something like that. Might have been 2019, 2018, it might have been even. And then Silksong got announced, and it was also super cool that Silksong had gotten announced, and it became its own game. And then the memes started dropping, and I was like, oh yeah, thanks so much for the alert, by the way, Senor Beatdown. I have a long name to say, I will tell you that. I might just call you Senor or Beatdown. 109. Yeah, the full completion rate of Hollow Knight goes up to 112. Because there's more than just, you know, one ending and all that kind of stuff. There's a bunch of stuff that contributes to the full completion. That is a classic game thing. Like Donkey Kong Country, for example, has higher than 100% completion as well. And that's an SNES game. But yeah, I always knew Hollow Knight as like an indie darling. Like people who were into indie games or into Metroidvanias would always sing the praises of Hollow Knight. But I always saw Hollow Knight as like a popular game. For sure, because it was one of the more popular indie games out there, you know. But it definitely didn't seem to me like it was going to be like Undertale popular or anything like that, genre defying like Undertale. And all of a sudden, with the hypes around it, between like 2020 and today, since the Silksong hype began to like, you know, hit its peak, if you will, then I realized that Hollow Knight was way more popular than I ever thought it was. I don't know what had happened. I played the game before it was like this massively
You're my
successful.
favorite chatter.
Oh, congratulations, Gilbert. You have become Jimmy's favorite chatter. Congratulations. Not a lot of people get that message. So it is fascinating to me. It is fascinating to see how it has evolved and how people are excited for Silksong. And don't get me wrong, I'm still very excited for Silksong. It is one of my most anticipated games because Hollow Knight became one of my favorite games of all time very easily. I think in my debut slides, I must have included it. I need to check now, because if I didn't put Hollow Knight in my favorite games, I messed up. The honored one. For now, I guess. Let me see. Games. Did I put favorite games? Yes. Oh my god, I am a fake fan. I am a fake fan. I didn't put Hollow Knight in my favorite games slide in debut. That is a shame. It should be here. It absolutely should be here. I feel like it should be here for sure. I've sunk a lot of hours into that game. Dark Souls is in here. Yeah, I deserve that. In fact, I'm even willing to bet that I like Hollow Knight more than I like Dark Souls, actually. So I don't know what compelled me to put Dark Souls instead of Hollow Knight in my debut slides. That's wrong. No shade to Dark Souls. I still love Dark Souls. But I think I like Hollow Knight more. I think Hollow Knight is a tighter game. Dark Souls can have a lot of jankiness in a lot of its, you know, execution, if you will. But that's crazy. Everything else I do agree with. Sonic Mania is also in my favorite games, which I guess it's true. It's one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite 2D Sonic game for sure. But is it like good enough to be put in like favorite games of all time? Casually forgot about his favorite things when introducing himself. We all do. True, but you have to think about. I don't know if you were around when I did my debut slides, but I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I put in 16 games in favorites. I absolutely suck at picking favorites, so no wonder I forgot. I would think myself Hollow Knight over Dark Souls 2. It's not even that hot of a take then, huh? Yeah, I just absolutely forgot, which is strange. You would think that I would... I put Minecraft in there. It's not wrong. It's also not wrong. Wait, I said 16, but there's 16 items. I also put just Persona, and in parentheses I said I can't pick one, because it's true. I like all of the Persona games I've played almost equally. I can't pick a single favorite one, because there's aspects of Persona 3 that I really like and that I like more than aspects of Persona 4, and there's aspects of those two that I like more than Persona 5, but there's aspects of Persona 5 that I like more than Persona 3 and 4. I can't pick. I just can't. I also put Pokemon Emerald, which is, I guess, true. Viewers do be an issue, yeah, because no limit. That's why I usually try to number scale and keep it consistent. I have an AniList account. Okay, this is completely unrelated to games at this point, but it is related to what we're talking about, 5 favorites. I have an AniList account that I've gone over on stream several times, and I tried to be, you know, thorough in how much I updated it with everything that I was watching. But eventually I stopped watching anime very frequently, and updating it became kind of more of a chore. So if I ever go back to watching anime more frequently, I probably will just ditch the page and just watch anime as it is, because it's annoying to have it, you know, all written down. Deduction does really make one forget or question themselves. Yeah, and there's also the fact that I didn't practice or like I didn't go over my, oh, what the fuck, this is top down now. I didn't go over my introduction much. Oh shit, what the, this is, Genshin was not made to be played in this perspective. This is wonky. Oh, this is literally packed. Oh, so this is a competition. There we go, I did it. Having my anime list that has 500 plus entries. I think mine has over 300. It might have over 400. I'm unsure. Let me reopen it real quick because I have it open. I had it open. Let me see. Completed ones? Oh yeah, completed ones, it's 437. I apparently put 71 anime that I planned to watch at some point. I wonder how many of these are still true. I wonder how many of these are actually I would still watch. Some of them are long. Gintama is in here. I would watch Gintama though. Gintama is like, I feel, the final boss of being into anime. Like if you're really into anime and you watch Gintama and understand most 90% of the references, congrats, you've become a true anime fan. Haikyuu's here, which I guess I would watch Haikyuu, but I probably wait until all of the manga has been adapted to have a full story, you know? Hunter x Hunter's also here. I would watch Hunter x Hunter. Kaiju number 8, probably not. Probably not. I dropped the manga, so I don't know why I would watch the anime itself. Katanagatari, I would watch that, yes. Ghost in the Shell standalone complex, I would. Kuroko no Basket, maybe. I don't know. If I'm into Haikyuu and I want more of that kind of vibe, I would. Log Horizon, maybe. Mahia Record, I watched the first season, so I guess the second one makes sense. Psychopaths, always been interested in it. I put Persona Trinity Soul in here just because I like Persona. I don't know if I would watch the rest of that anime. I've heard it's not great. I would watch it out of curiosity. I also put the Tokyo Ghoul OVAs in here, as if I would care about them. Why would I watch the Tokyo Ghoul OVAs? I've read like half of Tokyo Ghoul, the manga, and then I watched the first season of the anime, and then never again. Yeah, I don't know how accurate this list is anymore. I don't think this list represents me very well. Yeah, I don't think it does. Oh well. We all change. More into goofy, chillaxing, cursed anime, says to world building ones that go for deeper messages. Ooh. Have you seen City the animation? I've been watching it this season. I haven't caught up until the last few episodes, but I have watched like half of it already. I have watched like up until episode 5, I think. And it's the most fun I've had watching anime in forever. And it makes sense because it's by the same creator as Nichijou, and it's the same studio, being the absolute geniuses that they are, the KyoAni. So if you like chillax and goofy, you've basically described City the animation. It's so good. Highly recommend if you're into the goofy shenanigans that anime can give. Highly recommend City. How the fuck do you get up there? Oh, right. Well, one of these things. Friend plans to watch it together eventually. Still gotta watch Nichijou. Oh, you're gonna have fun. Nichijou is a very fun. Nichijou is more ridiculous. It's even... Wait, what the fuck? Did you not get it? Oh, you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to do it in that direction. Nichijou is goofier and more absurd than City the animation. Because Nichijou does comedy gags and does like... Okay, Nichijou takes mundane things and dials their absurdity up to 11. So like being bitten by a dog is powerful enough that you scream so loud that you shoot lasers out of your eyes and mouth, and that the lasers are so powerful that they split planets in half. That's the level of absurdity that Nichijou deals with. So there's that. Watch my dear friend Noko. I have not. But from what I've seen of it, like the level of humor that it tackles, it seems very absurdist, and it seems like it would be down my alley as well. So I would probably watch it and have fun with it, but I haven't gotten the chance to do it. I do know of the Shikanoko Noko Noko Koshtantan because of course I did. It was impossible to get away from it when that happened. But yes, yep. I think a lot of people have compared Nokotan to Nichijou in that regards too. You could probably do anime watch-alongs either on a Discord or on stream or something. I don't know. Could be interesting. I know that a lot of VTubers do it, but I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do in a watch-along. So I don't know if I would do it. If anything, I would host it on Discord, and we could like chat about whatever the heck we're watching on Discord. Here's some music on your end. You might be hearing some mess going outside. Well, right now there's silence. But without going into too much detail about it, there's a band playing outside. Can you hear that? There's that. Explaining what that is would take a long time, and it would also probably dox me, so I won't explain what that is, but I can't. I hear the trumpets. Oh well, but that's in game. That's in game. There's a lot of stuff going on outside that I cannot explain. I mean, I can't explain, but I shouldn't explain to you because it would be not appropriate. Not appropriate because it would be potentially sensitive information, basically. But yeah, there's noise outside. If you hear it, just ignore it. It should be quiet, though. Pessimistic nowadays are romance and comedic animes with more than simple action or drama. What is it? To Your Eternity and Gundam sort of I was really into To Your Eternity. I heard that the newer season is not going to be as good, which I was like, aw. But I still kind of want to watch it though, because I remember how the last season ended. I'm like, wait, that's so interesting though. You could do some interesting arcs like that with that new setup. But yeah, I haven't watched much more of that. I heard that the manga's over though, which is interesting because I thought it was gonna keep going for a while. And as for romance, have you watched Real Life? Because that is one of my favorite romance anime to ever. just ever. I watched the first season of Real Life, I want to say. And then I was like, this is interesting. I want to keep seeing where the story goes after this first season ended. And then I read the whole fucking manga. And then I followed it weekly because by the time I caught up to the manga, it was still going. And it was a pain following it weekly because there were weeks where nothing happened. But now that everything is finished, it is a much better read. And I would recommend the manga over the anime because the anime kind of just skips around a lot of stuff. As we're listed as one since I was during the 2010s of YouTube animes I binged without knowing titles. What do you mean you binged anime without knowing the titles? That seems uncomfortable. Not uncomfortable. It seems unwieldy, maybe. Originally went to the modern era. Yeah, the last season ended with a big time skip and implication that they were going to the modern era. And the recent images they released of the new season that teased the new season, you could see Fushi in the modern era. So I'm curious as to where the story goes from there. It's just that some people were not into the new shift, is what I've seen. Some others were. So I don't know. It seems as if it's a divisive part. Not necessarily bad, but also not necessarily as good as before. So I guess it just means watch it and find out. I've had this tutorial open for like 5 minutes. This is a challenge. Let's do a challenge, I guess. Where? Throw the paint bomb back at your opponent. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, like that. I see. Are you supposed to... No, no, stop it. Are you supposed to... What are you supposed to... Are you supposed to be painting something? Wait. Wait. Leave. I didn't understand the... I don't understand this. Onto the field and signs before they explode. Oh, okay. So it does make sense. Okay, I got it. Oh, fuck. So you throw it there and then that paints it. Oh, gotcha. Got it. That's what you gotta do. You don't necessarily have to throw it back to your opponent. You just have to paint your field and whatnot. Okay. Oh god, this goes. No, stop it. It's like more annoying Splatoon. Oh lord. Am I playing this wrong? Why am I getting such a low percentage of paint here? Am I aiming the fucking bomb in at a wrong place? Should I be trying to cover wider area? What is the deal here? Okay, hold on. I think I got it. There we go. There's for Chain Summon as well. I mentioned people going in later thinking its actions is psychological. Yeah, but that's mostly between parts 1 and 2. I think manga readers of Chainsaw Man have realized that Chainsaw Man isn't so much about the action and the bombastics of it, as it used to be. Because for a while it was kind of that, but then eventually it became more introspective and psychological. And that's what's been most of part 2 so far. So some people have kind of dropped off the series and are thinking that it isn't what it used to be. And I still like it. I don't know if I would say that it has hit the highest peaks of part 1. But I'm still enjoying the series. I don't think there's much more to Chainsaw Man, though. I feel like once the current big conflict in the manga ends, it should be the end of Chainsaw Man as a series, because you can't really extend too much of it. And I get the feeling that Fujimoto, the author himself, also does not want to continue the manga for much more. Wait, so hold on. Am I supposed to be playing here? Wait, is it? Want to continue more than once hard? Okay, so... Okay, I got it. So I do it more and then... Oh, boy. That's what you mean by more rounds and it's lower. Oh, and then there's going to be more of those motherfuckers. Okay, I see. Okay, not that bad, though. Okay. Boom. Do they explode faster as well, or am I going crazy? I am unsure. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, come on now. Oh, I've become so much more proficient at this. What the heck? There you go. Let's go. Again. Meme post Makima air for simps. True. I am curious as to what the reaction is going to be to the movie, because the movie is going to adapt one of the fan favorite arcs, and it looks to be really fucking good. So I'm curious to see what the reaction to that is going to be, because then eventually they're probably going to do another season of the anime to potentially just wrap up part 1, because there's not much more after the Rize arc. There's like 2 major arcs after that you could potentially wrap up in like a 1 season, 1 episode, 124 episode season first or so. So I'm curious where Chainsaw Man as an anime oh, what the fuck? There's more. Are they covering me up? Is that what it is? Should I? What the hell? No, you don't. Stop painting my shit. What are they doing? Oh yeah, look at that. They bounce it back at. Stop moving. I don't. Okay, I get it. This has become a bit more annoying then. I see. Okay, I can still paint my own area. That's not that bad. Okay. Now get the fuck out of the way, you stupid Saurians. Oh, do I have one? I do have one. No! No, I didn't mean to do that. No, stop bouncing! Grab the fucking thing instead. No, you don't. Oh, this one's so much more annoying because those fuckers always move around and they always bounce it. No, stop doing that. Target the fucking thing. Okay, move over there. Because clearly that's where the completion lies, not here. There we go. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense for the luxurious chest challenge. What's the exploration? The exploration percentage, by the way. I feel like we did a lot today. 60 chests, 12 open world mechanisms. All that is good. What is the exploration percentage at? It must be at like 70, right? Almost 65. Okay. We can keep going for like a little bit more. Whenever there's like these yapping streams where I don't do much other than like play a video game and yap, there's less of an incentive for me to stream for a long time. Wait, where are you sending me? Can I teleport near there? Kinda. Okay. Ah, my coffee. Gotta finish it. Let me see. I don't know what it is about these kinds of streams that make me forget that I'm drinking coffee. I think it's because I'm playing Genshin and so my hands are occupied. So it's hard for me to stop and drink coffee. Or is that hard for me? It's just I often forget that I'm there. Let me see. No, I want eat food. Because I don't like being like that. Okay, there we go. Wait, what is the mechanic? What is the gameplay here? Should I have picked up something? Should I have picked up a thing? Oh, we get one of these. Paint the chroma fish in colors. What chroma fish? What is oh, these things. Oh boy, I'm gonna fall. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I hit the wrong buttons again. There we go. Do you have to paint them in the specific color that... No, you just need to paint them. Okay, I'm gonna stick with green then. Hot air balloon is gonna move. Let it move, I say. Scaffing consumption means good, means you're lively distracted and then you feel the reset. I mean, I guess. Where was that? Paint the balloon. Oh, it exploded and it painted everything. Cool. But I like drinking coffee though. I don't drink coffee because it helps me wake up and all that kind of stuff. No, I drink coffee because it tastes good. I like the taste of it. It is less because it helps me wake up or whatever, and it more because I just like it. And in fact, it doesn't particularly even wake me that much up. No. It gives me a little bit of energy, but not like a crazy amount. so it doesn't get me hyper and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if that's what coffee does to other people. I know that my dad, for example, I've mentioned this a number of times, I feel like. But my dad, for example, when he drinks coffee, he just gets sleepy, which I'm like, what? No, what the fuck? I don't get sleepy when I have coffee. But I certainly also don't, you know, I also don't go crazy on the energy. Less coffee is probably good for you just in general because of the caffeine and all that. So I guess in that I will agree. But I don't have that much coffee during the day. At most I have like what, 3 cups of coffee a day? And cups as in like not even a liter in total. I don't think this is over a liter of coffee. No, definitely not. I think this cup that this thermal cup that I use is like 750 milliliters. Balance of not having too much caffeine. The old saying of too much of a good thing is bad. Yeah. Too much of a certain fish because mercury. I don't eat any fish, so I don't have that issue. I mentioned that I'm a picky eater because I am. Wait, what am I supposed to be doing in here? Am I just supposed to be like supposed to just be running around and getting these? I think I'm supposed to like stay and move move side to side to pick them up, kind of like a rhythm game almost. But I'm kind of just like getting ahead of myself and moving moving in front of the currents. What was I saying? I mentioned how... Have I mentioned how I have like a kind of quote-unquote life plan? I say quote-unquote because it's not crazy. It's not exactly a life plan in the sense that I know exactly what I'm going to do in my life, but it is a plan that I want to get going after I'm done with my thesis. With the sole goal of getting to be 30 years old and not being terribly unhealthy. Because I feel like my lifestyle right now is not particularly healthy, so I would like to change that. And ideally, before I turn 30, which is in 2 years. So that would mean, A, stop being a bit of a such a hermit as I am and do at least some sort of physical activity. It doesn't have to be much, it just has to be some. And also eat better. That's all it is. Maybe not necessarily eat less because I don't think I eat a lot. I just don't eat a good variety of stuff. I think it's mostly exercise though. I think I can maintain a healthy, quote unquote healthy or a decent diet by not changing much of what I eat. Because I'm not particularly looking to, you know, be swole or anything like that or ripped. I just want to not have issues. To leave meat on a chicken wing by only taking one bite and leaving herbs in the soup left over, right? You would... depends. Depends. If soup, I would eat... But okay, so... Okay. This actually might warrant a proper discussion. Because when you guys say soup... let me put in the BGM for this because this is important for me. When you guys say soup, what fucking soup do you mean? Because, like, do you mean this? I don't know what this is, but this is a ton. Or do you mean something like this? Let me whip this up in the screen. Hold on. Look. Do you mean this? Do you mean this kind of soup or do you mean this? Because these are two very different things. I would even hesitate to call this a soup. I would say this is a stew, which is not the same. This is soup to me, and I will eat this whole thing. Well, drink rather. I will drink this whole thing. I think it also has some cheese. Is that cheese in the bottom? It might be cheese. Caldo. Yeah, this is more caldo, but it's still soup. To me, this is soup. Like if my dad would make soup, it would look something like this, and I would drink it because I like soup. I think that's fine. But then this is This is a lot of things. Of this I would eat though, because I do eat the corn. I do eat the meat in here. I think these are these carrots? I think this is chicken. I eat that. I do eat that. I do eat all of this. The only thing that I would leave behind here is probably the greens. Funnily enough, I would leave the greens in here because that I don't know. It's a texture thing to me. It's a texture thing to me. I don't know what this is. Apparently, this is sancocho venezolano. I am not Venezuelan, so I have no idea what sancocho is. I have a friend who's Venezuelan. I know Bono Novo has shown up on stream a couple of times. He's Venezuelan, so he might know what this is. I mean, he probably would know what this is because he is from there. But I myself don't know. Of course, when people eat out and don't finish food properly or clean bowls, or no. If I eat out, I will make sure to finish my plate. It feels wrong if I eat out and I don't finish my plate. And then but at the same time, I would order something that I know that I will finish. I won't order something that is like out there for me, you know? I'm not adventurous when it comes to having food. That is I think the difference. And then also, whoops, I did not mean to do that. There we go. It's a good Filipino dish called sinigang. Wait, it doesn't sound familiar, but it sounds funny. Sinigang. Apparently it is a soup. What the hell does this have? What the hell? Well, some of it looks kind of good, though. Some of it. It kind of looks like ramen. Kind of looks like ramen. Also, hi, Arion. Welcome on in. Good morning. Good morning to you. It is nighttime for me, but good morning. You came in at the time where we're not exactly playing Genshin, but rather we're looking at food. We're talking about food. It's a fish soup. It's apparently this. Okay, does this offend you as much as it offends me? Philippine X. Because I'm not a Filipino and this kind of bothers me. Because it bothers me when they do it in Spanish too. Or Latin rather. They do it to Latino or Latina. They just replace the last letter with an X because it's gender neutral, I suppose, but sounds wrong. Apparently says it's tamarind-based soup traditionally made with pork and a medley of vegetables. I like pork. I am a fan of pork. I'm not a fan of all of the vegetables, though. I've never seen it before. Like what? The Philippine X? How do you even say it, though? Philippine X? Philippine X? Philippine X? Philippine X? It doesn't even sound as like... Because Latin X, you could potentially, like, pronounce it. It doesn't sound good, but you could at least... It at least makes sense when you pronounce it. Latin X. It's not good, but it makes sense at least. Philippine X just sounds even more wrong. So this site is immediately I am getting rid of that. Is ramen a soup? Does ramen count as a soup dish? It is a noodle dish with roots in Chinese noodles, alkaline, but is it a soup? Is ramen soup? I've never had ramen, so it's not like I would. So, is ramen soup? Yes, ramen is a type of Japanese noodle soup. Thank you, AI Google, I guess, but I don't trust you. It has to count as soup. It's got a lot of like broth in it, right? What is the difference between ramen and noodle soup? Ramen is a particular type of noodle, so it's a noodle soup, but not all noodle soups are ramen. Okay. There we go. That explains things. I've never had ramen, but I like soup and I like noodles. So at the very least, those two parts of ramen I would be into. But like the other parts, maybe not so much. Like for example, okay. Like this is what, like pork? Is it pork? It kind of looks like pork. I'm down to eat that. The noodles, I'm down to eat that. The soup by its color, it feels like it would be tasty, I'm down to eat that. This green, I don't know what this shit in the back is. This is the narutomaki, isn't it? This, but everything else I'm down to eat. There are parts that I would leave out because I'm not into them, because I'm a piece of shit like that. But 90% of this dish I would eat. I could potentially eat the greens if they were well mixed with the soup or with the noodles, because then there would be less of an issue of texture. Because I think a big part of why I don't like a lot of foods and why I tend to be a picky eater, especially with vegetables and all that kind of stuff, is because vegetables have a specific texture that, I don't know, I just don't vibe with. I have no idea why that is. It has a name. I remember looking it up not long ago. I think someone gave it like a name. Food texture sensitivity. ARFID. I think that's what I kind of have. Avoidant / restrictive food intake disorder. Yeah. I'm not one to, I don't want to self-diagnose myself. But it kind of is similar to what I do. Because it's a feeding or eating disorder in which individuals significantly limit the volume of variety of foods that they consume, causing malnutrition, weight loss, or psychosocial problems. Ugh. Unlike eating disorders such as anorexia, bulimia, or body image disturbance, body image disturbance is not a root cause. Individuals with ARFID may have trouble eating due to the sensory characteristics of food, e.g. appearance, yes. Smell, yes. Texture, yes. Taste, yes. That is me. Like, a lot of the things that I don't eat is because the way I look at them, they don't look tasty. If I smell them, they don't smell nice. If I actually get to try them, the texture might, and the taste might be bad. Executive dysfunction, I don't know what that is. Fears of choking, I don't think. Vomiting, I don't think I vomited something. Low appetite, that's not it either. Or a combination of these factors. It's not 100% all of these, but to me, I think it's mostly a texture thing. Smell and texture. Appearance, not so much, but smell and texture definitely. And taste. There are some things that I just do not like the taste of it. And the stuff that I've tried. Some other things I don't even want to try because just the smell, I don't like it. It is not into, I'm not into it. Like, I want to say avocado, for example. I think I've smelled something made with avocado before and I was not into it. Oh my god, Via. Hello, Via. Hi, Raiders. Welcome on in. Hello. Let me give you a shout out. How you doing, Via? Long time no see. Let me give you a shout out. Welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Lance. I am a Star Cluster VTuber. I play a lot of gacha games and then why am I crying? I play a lot of gacha games and I sometimes make music, but generally I just yap about anything and anything. It may look like we're playing Genshin in the background right now, but I am in fact yapping about food. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I also make music sometimes from time to time. The music that you're hearing in the background right now, for example, was made by me. Yapping time. Yeah. Jimmy, welcome the viewers from the Via Automata raid.
Hi, I'm Jimmy and I approve of this message.
There you go. Look at him being all cool about it. Finally, he was actually responsive for once and he kind of welcomed himself in.
This is the best thing I've ever seen.
There you go. Look at that. Congratulations. Congratulations, Via. Your raid is the best thing that Jimmy has seen today. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. What are you doing on stream? Hello. Hope you're having fun. Thank you so much for the raid. If you need to raid and run, I completely understand. And you need to do the post raid stuffs. I completely understand. Also, hi Snowy. Welcome on in. There's some changes to your account. Ooh, I don't know what those changes are, but clearly you were one of the ones who won the membership giveaway last time on YouTube. So congrats on that. HSR, some lore. Ooh, Lord, no, there's a There's a lot of that in HSR right now. I haven't read all of it yet. I have like the whole what is it, Because of You? I think the book slash computer thing that has all the Flame Chaser lore. I haven't read all of that yet. I need to do it. I just didn't set enough time, didn't set aside enough. Too much lore. Yeah, the books, there's a lot. There's a lot. And I want to get into it. I look at how lengthy it is and I'm like, damn it, but it's too long. But I'm into it though. I'm into it. Did you finish the story? Are you all caught up, or are you catching up in the process of? Because I am fully caught up to the story. It's written as a myth. Yeah, a lot of it is. A lot of it is written in the context of it being like a, you know, mythological almost, because it kind of is, you know. As a present I give to the membership. Yeah, if you don't know, every month, or not every month, every 30 days. I gift 50 memberships on YouTube for my channel because it is super cheap where I live, and so I'm willing to give back to the community for like a little bit at least. Catching up, literally ended at fine. I'm being about to return Kefali's cornflake. Oh, good God! It's a good thing I didn't. It's a good thing I didn't keep talking. It's a good thing I didn't keep talking because that is not. That is not the last thing that happened. But hey, you're getting into like some exciting stuff though. You are getting into the more exciting parts of Emphorius, I would say. I'm so scared. Understandable. I too am scared, and I have caught up. Just spoiled the whole thing. I almost did. I didn't. I was being very careful, but still, it could have happened. It could have happened if I didn't ask. So it's a good thing I stopped myself. But yeah, if it didn't work, yeah, no. I mean, I would feel bad if I spoiled. That's so nice of you. No, don't worry about it. As I said, it is not an expensive thing. I pay probably something along the lines of $2 or so for 50 memberships. Prices in here are wacky like that, so 50 memberships is nothing. It really is nothing, especially once every 30 days. So yeah. But saw you in shorts and got hooked in your videos. Thank you. Oh yeah, thank you. There you go. The shorts are working. Woo! It just because it is just earlier I mentioned that I wasn't going to be able to get a new short out this week because I'm going to be busy and I'm going to have to do a little bit of traveling too. So no weekly short this week, I guess. But still. Okay, let me go back to the game though. We've been yapping for a while. We can go back to the yapping part because we've discussed all we needed to discuss about food. Via, do you like soup? We were talking about soup. We were literally talking about soup. Rip, no shorts. Shorts will come back. Don't worry. I do want to make more. But there is an issue of, well, I have to make them and I have to find the right clips. And sometimes sourcing clips.
Dang it.
Dang it. I agree, Jimmy. I want to get out of short. Also, he came out friggin' rainbowy for that. Hell yeah. What is it? Soup, my beloved. There you go. We were talking about it because I am a picky eater, as I said, and so somebody brought up soup as an example, and I was like, I would drink soup, but it depends on how many ingredients it has. If it's one of those soups that has a bunch of like, big things in it and chunks of like a bunch of stuff, it becomes harder for me to finish. But if it's mostly a liquid soup, I will have it all. Say chicken soup. Chicken soup is nice. But I'd just rather eat chicken as is, like a good roasted chicken. Maybe not even roasted, just just boil it or whatever. I eat all soup. I'm a soup devourer. The title of soup devourer belongs to you via automata. I wouldn't say I'm a soup devourer, but if there is soup and there's nothing else to eat, I will have it. It is not my favorite thing, but I will have it. I do not reject the soup. Wait, where do we go? Wait, I don't think I've explored much of this place. I feel like there's a ton of stuff that I haven't gotten in here. Chicken jockeys are better. I don't think you're supposed to eat chicken jockeys. Because wouldn't a chicken jockey have a friggin' zombie in it as well? Like, you could eat the chicken, yeah, if you cook it up nice, but how would you cook the zombie? I do not condone eating of chicken jockeys. Soup is good just in general. There is a large variety of soups. Wait, no, hold on. There is the... Okay, I'm gonna show you the funniest thing of Argentinian cuisine in a second. Let me get this, because it is funny. Cannibalism for Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy is apparently has said before that cannibalism is quote unquote yummy, and I do not condone, I do not agree with this sentiment, but Jimmy has said that before, and I have reprimanded him for saying it. Okay, so there's this thing. It's less so Argentinian and more Paraguayan, which is Paraguay, one of our bordering countries. It's called sopa paraguaya, which, if you were to translate it, it literally means Paraguayan soup. Thing is, Paraguayan soup isn't exactly soup at all. Gotta learn getting food. We'll have fun. Maybe you will get soup. Who knows? Thank you so much for the lurk, and once again, thank you so much for the raid. Okay, so this is Paraguayan soup, by the way. Be forewarned, technically speaking, this ain't soup. No, that's browser audio. Hold on. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. This thing right here is what we call Paraguayan soup. Soup that comes from Paraguay, the country. Trust me, we call it soup. Everybody calls this soup. I don't know why. It is dry soup, maybe. I have no idea why the name of it is soup. I don't know who named it. I don't know why. I think I'm not hungry anymore. I'm not a fan of Paraguayan soup. I will... Wait, where's the... I need to reopen the closed tab. Here. No, this is ARFID. Let me look it up once again. Where the fucking hell? Okay, here. There we go. This is sopa paraguaya or Paraguayan soup. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think this is soup or sopa soho. This is also named soup. This is solid. Why are we calling a solid thing soup? Or this has a bunch of things in it as well. I think it's got chicken and tomato and some other green stuff in between it. I am not the biggest fan of it. Some revisionist historians point out that during the colonial era, there's a wrong idea of naming Paraguayan cuisine as Guarani cuisine, which is Guarani is a culture. But do you explain why do you call this a soup? I don't think they explain why they call this soup. I don't know why. I don't know why they call this soup. It does not say it here why they call it soup. I'm gonna put up the VGM music as well. That is not a soup. It is not. It is a bread. It is apparently bread. Why do we call something that is similar to cornbread a soup? Come on. Oh my god. Okay, but a thing that is similar to this, that is closer to a Marta, but I don't know what that is. Wait, let's see. I imagine this is a stuffed pancake. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. It is literally a bread. Yeah, like visually it can seem similar. Do you have one for... Wait. No, you don't. Not here. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Because there's one thing that has corn that I fucking love. And I eat a lot. I literally ate some today. It's called torta de choclo. Or pastel de choclo, which I don't know if I would say that. It is made from sweet corn. Sweet corn? Similar to pastel de elote on the Mexican cuisine and the English corn pudding. Really? What the fuck? Who the fuck is making torta de choclo with ground beef? This doesn't look like what I ate. What the heck? Corn? Yeah. But sweet corn. I don't know what the difference is. What the heck? I didn't know there was a difference. I assumed that all corn was kind of sweet. But apparently the corn that we have is sweeter than regular corn. What? I'm getting some realizations today. Gotta go. Oh, don't worry about it, Snowy. Thank you so much for dropping by and saying hi. I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya, see ya. But yeah, apparently there's a difference. Apparently this is sweet corn. Like, this just looks like corn to me. I thought this was just corn. What is the difference? It's apparently a variety of maize or corn grown for human consumption with a relatively high sugar content. That's apparently the result of an occurring recessive mutation. What the heck? I didn't know that. I didn't know that our corn was just naturally sweeter than... Yeah, in most of Latin America, sweet corn is traditionally eaten with beans. Yeah, that happens a lot. Sweet corn cut out from the cobs is generally eaten with peas. Yeah. Like in Brazil, you order corn in the beach and they give you literally like this thing with like a thing to hold it and you just eat it as is. You put salt in it or butter. It's the best fucking thing. Like Brazilian corn, let me tell you, is the best fucking thing. Like if you ever go to a beach in Brazil, if you ever go to Rio or something like that, well, maybe not Rio. Rio doesn't have the best of beaches in Brazil. There's way better beaches in Brazil. If you go to one of the beaches there, make yourself a favor and order fucking corn. They call it milho. But yeah, and apparently I looked it up because I was trying to get this. This is the worst possible image to try to explain what torta de choclo is. It is not supposed to look like this. I don't know what the hell happened. They burnt it off a bit too much. It doesn't look tasty. I wouldn't eat this. I need to find better fucking images of torta de choclo because that's not good. No. Kind of hate sweet corn. I fucking love sweet corn. What the heck happened there? Something fell. This is closer to the torta de choclo that I have. I like it when it's like not as thick though. I like it when it's more thin than anything. Let me see if I can find a good image. Thing is, I've tried a number of people's torta de choclo, but I end up gravitating towards the one that one specific place makes here. Okay, this looks way better. This looks way better and closer to what I have. This is more like it. This is like the thing that the Wikipedia article was trying to show, but it looked so overcooked. Specific Hispanic corn has big molds on it that is edible. I have no idea. But that one, you've kind of lost me there. But yeah, there's also this image, which I guess is closer to what I was talking about. Because if we go back to sopa paraguaya, let me see. If you go back to Paraguayan soup, you will see why there is a similarity between the two dishes, if you will. You might not even realize that they're different dishes, but believe me, they are. This is another example of torta de choclo, which is made with corn, sweet corn apparently. And then this is sopa paraguaya, which we've already discussed, is the thing that apparently people call soup, despite the fact that it is nothing like a soup. It's got cheese in it as well. But I eat this. I like this way more. They look like the same thing. I know that I will admit that they look like the same thing, but they are vastly different in taste. But yeah, neither of them are soup, and only one of them is called soup. The other is called pastel, which, how would you translate pastel in like, how would you translate that? Because it's not, oh, pie. It's like a pie. It's like a pie, not a cake, like a pie. Yeah. Because we use pastel to refer to like something that is how do I describe this? Pastel is something like a pie. Pastel, the word pastel in Spanish is more used for pies. And when it comes to cakes, we use torta, which is kind of it's kind of counterintuitive because I was calling torta de choclo. So, okay, never mind. We're inconsistent as well. There's also this, which is my favorite fucking... Well, not my favorite, but it is one of my preferred ways of having potato, for example, which is a potato pie. I guess it would call it potato pie, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, this looks so good. Oh my God, I regret doing this because now I want to eat this. I want to have this. This is potato pie. It's got the minced meat inside, and then it has layers of potato, kind of like kind of, what is the mashed potato? Kind of, it has like a layer of mashed potato above it and like around the meat. It's really good. It's really good. My sister makes a mean potato pie. It's so good. It's so good. Like this shit bangs. I don't have it very often because nobody wants to make it. But I do really like it. Mold I refer to as huitlacoche, a fungus that grows on corn in Mexico that some people love. With a name like that, I would imagine it is Mexican because that's like, you know, Mayan, Aztec or whatever naming scheme. It just makes sense. Okay, I finished my coffee, by the way. Oh God, I'm tired. I've been yapping for 3 hours. I have been yapping for 3 hours. You know, since I've been speaking about food, I feel like we should be moving on. either we keep talking about food, or we do more Genshin and then we raid out, or we just leave it here. Wait, what's the exploration? Can I get to 70%? No. I thought I would be able to get to 70% like quickly. Let me open one more chest. Where's that? Okay, I'm gonna go open that one chest and then we end stream. Because I'm tired and I want to go get food. I'm not particularly hungry, but it is almost getting to be dinner time. So we're gonna do this thing, which apparently just requires me to fight these motherfuckers, which is great because I don't need to do much. Yay! Yay, violence. Woo! Whoa, what the heck? Boom, boom. Ta-da! Okay, that took way less time than I thought it would. Hold on. Hold on. Do you have anything else? Oh, wait, up there. Hold on. Let me get that. Let me get that oculi. Come on now. Come on now. There's not that many left. Oh shit. Wait, don't go crazy. Where is that? Above? Below? Up above, so below. Wait, where is? Oh, is it under here? I'm not as clever as I thought I was. They've hidden oculi like that before. Wait, is it related to that motherfucker? Hold on. Because I see this guy running around with a thing. Can I take control of you? Should I do that? How does one? Huh? There's that irony that I have the best artifact gear with subsets of the rest I when trying to farm the other characters. That often happens. You accidentally end up with good gear for a character you're not trying to build. Such is life. It's like the desire sensor. It gives you everything you don't need when you need it. When you don't need it, it gives you everything you need. Well, no. When you don't need it, you're less like... Wait, I'm just... Can I just... What happens if I just land on top of it? Does it trigger something? This is so bright. This is just moving around. There's bound to be more to this. But like, what is it? And where is the friggin... Is it off to the side? Oh, it's just down there. I'm a moron. Dog pissed on the couch? Oh no! The heck do you do in that case? I'm not a dog owner, so I don't know what to... I don't know what kind of like punishment to dole out if my dog were to piss on the couch. And it's not something that you can easily clean out either. Dang it. Need to color that propeller item with an ash buddy. Oh, really? Well, I didn't find any of them. Are you supposed to get an ash buddy from here? None of them are around. What the heck? Like it was a leather couch? Oh, okay. Then that makes it a bit easier then. Yes. Yeah, nothing got absorbed anywhere. So your dog is the type of dog that when they get excited, they pee themselves. I see. That is the worst. Because depending on the dog, they might get excited very often. Wait, stop. Stop it. Stop running. Vreza. There you fucking go. Jesus Christ. Hi, buddy. Hello. I think that one just wants another friend, but again, I don't see any Asha nearby that I could bring to you. I wish there was something, but I don't see anybody. So is there only peace for my sister? Only then getting only peace for your sister? What is that supposed to mean? That is oddly specific for your dog. Like what the heck? I've never seen a dog specifically only be for one person. Oh, what are you doing now? Wait, stop doing that. Oh. Actually, no, it's good that you did that because it gave me a chest. Can I inhabit you? No, I can't. You were part of another puzzle, clearly. Think with the grapple points near Sasha below. You have to grapple up. Oh, down there would it be, you mean? It would make sense. It would make sense, in fact. Is it this one? There's another one that's shooting over here as well. Yes, it absolutely is. So should I paint? Should I paint this one? No, I didn't mean to do that. God dang it. I keep forgetting what buttons to press. Look, I just want to shoot myself over there. And then, well, not exactly what I meant, but kind of works. Look, I just want to shoot myself over here and start shooting to paint this. Because that little guy over there is trying to paint it. But he can't do it. There you go, I did it. Marking territory and just in that way. But yeah, usually when dogs pee is to mark territory and all that kind of stuff. But I don't remember. I don't know if I've ever heard of a dog that's like scared and pees himself. I imagine it could happen. It seems like a natural reaction. Got home from school or got excited to see her. That is strange. That is strange. But you know what? Dogs can behave like that. I'm not extremely... Whoa! What if I shoot them? She's not the brightest of pups. I can see that. But you know what? We love them anyways. You're doing something now? Oh, I didn't even need one of them then, because I could have just like used the bow character to get rid of him. Oh, now it's one of these motherfuckers. How dare you? Stop it. Stop. Get overloaded, motherfucker. Get overloaded, motherfucker. I know I'm attacking you with Electro, but it's fine. Just a crackhead with 2 working brain cells. That's my favorite kind of dog. Not gonna lie, that's my favorite kind of dog. I don't know why. There's something about the gremlin energy. I mean, they're nice when they're not mine, because if they're not mine, then that means that I can just get to enjoy them as they are without having to worry about taking care of them. Oh, look at it. He drew a freaking heart. Oh, that's cute. Uh-oh. Well, uh-oh, it broke. Oh, never mind. It's back. Yay. Did we do it? Are you happy now? Yay. Give me the chest. Yay. Wait, did I mark the... Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay, we're good. She's the one that watches you sleep at 3 a.m. Okay, that's more scary, though. That sounds scarier. Both me and my little sister's experiences. That's crazy. She just watches you sleep. What the heck? So it's gonna fall off again? That would have been even funnier, yes. But I thought that if it were to fall off again, I would have expected it. I would have expected to be another part of the puzzle where I just bring it up somehow. But oh well. Wholesomeness of the Ash buddies until you realize the ones being lovey-dovey are the deceased. That was just Bennett's parents, okay? That was just Bennett's parents that to protect their child and to have him be able to escape the Marjivari, they turned themselves into Ashas and they reunited all in the end. So you know what? It's all good. It's all good. We've had a closure about this. We don't need to remember the emotional disaster that the emotional wreck that was that whole quest. But we can leave it here though. I think we can. I am tired. I want to go get food and stuff. We've done a crap ton of exploration. We went from like 50-something% to like to 60-something. So we did like a whole 10% of exploration, which is good. Don't get me wrong, it's good. I've reset brainwaves every minute. Yeah, no, I meant it more like an emotional roller coaster. Sometimes my brain does a funny and mistakes the words that I should be using. It is what it is. Little 8-pound white dog watches us sleep. It's creepy, but we love her. I mean, if it's that tiny, then it can't be scary. So it wraps around to being more funny than anything. Like more adorable. Like, oh, she watches us sleep. That's cute. Who do we raid? Who do we raid then? Oh my god, wait, somebody's back. Oh, it's Piper is back, but I'm not gonna raid her. What the fuck? No, that doesn't make any sense. I'm nobody next to them. Let's see. Well, the good old classic of Nor is live right now, so that's something. Alternatively, Revity is also live and playing Genshin. So that could be also fun. I don't think I've ever raided Revity. And she is playing the Nefa quest. So that's more Genshin. And the Nefa quest is really cool. So I could send you guys there. Alternatively, Eclipse is also playing Honkai Impact. I don't know where I would go. Eclipse has been streaming for like 3.5 hours, so maybe they will be not long. Okay, let's go raid Revity. I've never raided Revity before. Revity's cool. She's got a sick ass model. It's drawn by the same person that drew Yena Youngblood of Chroma Shift, X-Idol, also Isa Korva, also Onigiri, if you know her. But yeah, let's go say hi to Revity. She's finishing off the what's it called? The Inefa quest, which is something we've already done. So if you watch the stream, you probably wouldn't be spoiled. Don't spoil her though. Let's go say hi. I'll be seeing you when I see you on Friday for music. I haven't figured out exactly what music we're gonna do. I was thinking that we should
do. Sure.
Thank you for that, Jimmy. That was very insightful. I was thinking we should do another lo-fi piece or something because I want to have more generic BGMs that I could use at any given moment, like the one that we're using right now. But yeah, let's go say hi. We're gonna be making music, I guess, on Friday. Hope to see you there. And if not, next week for fucking Silksong. Holy shit, next week is Silksong. That's crazy. I might straight up not stream on Wednesday and I will stream on Thursday, literally launch day of Silksong. I might do that. I'll see if I can do it because I'm pretty sure next Thursday is the release date of Silksong. Yeah, next Thursday would be September. Oh god, my menu's going crazy. But yeah, that's gonna be fun. And so I'll be seeing you when I see you then. I'm tired. I want to go rest. So I'm gonna get the Silksong thumbnail for you. So go right ahead if you wish to do so. I have no idea what that means, but yes. Thank you. Okay, right now, bye.